Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Role Seekers and the Legend of Nabell. We're a group of local gamers just like you, role play for your enjoyment. My name is Dustin Ritchie, and these are the Intrepid Role Seekers.
Hey!
So you will notice tonight that we have Jamie, or as she is in our game, Helena. She is going to be coming in through digital. So she is virtually coming in. So yeah, should be able to hear her and see her. I want to throw out a huge thank you to our good friend, not this Trevor, another Trevor. So Trevor, he came by last night and he helped us with some tech. This is actually a complicated setup, so this is the first time doing it. So very excited. Thank you so much, Trevor, for donating your time to us.
If you want to see Jamie, go to Twitch.
If you want to see Jamie, go to Twitch. Yeah, so if you don't see her on TikTok. But she will be playing. You should be able to hear her the whole game. I do have a couple of announcements tonight before we jump into the game, and tonight's game should be a big one. But for those of you who have been following us on Kickstarter and our show, you know that we've published our first module ever, and we received the proofs. The proof is in the pudding. Yeah. So this is the Curse of the Dreg Demore. This is the proof. I just approved. So the hardcover book, it was approved last week, and the current cover book, this is our soft cover. It's going to be perfect bound. The interiors were approved this afternoon, and the cover should be approved tomorrow. So I've done a lot of design in my time in magazine, but this is my first perfect bound and my first hardbound. Oh God, there's so much to learn. They are not the same as doing a magazine at all. But really excited, and I do want to give a shout out to Service Printers. They are out of Michigan, and they have been phenomenal with helping us with the perfect bound. They actually increased our paper weight at no charge just because they believed in the project. So thank you, Service Printers. So
that's really cool.
Yeah, really, really cool. So
We should have him for Gen Con.
yeah, we will have them for Gen Con. They are guaranteed delivery, so we'll have them for Gen Con, and then shipping should go out at the end of the month. Okay, awesome. So yeah, Naivete, yeah, it's super exciting. And remote, love it. Good luck, y'all. All right, that's it from me. Let's go ahead, and it's Tuesday night. Let's roll some freaking dice.
Yeah.
Welcome back. All right, so we're going to be jumping into tonight's game. We left off on a cliffhanger. The cliffhanger was so intense that we actually tried to do a game early, but schedules are schedules. So we're back on our normal schedule to play this out. So a quick recap for those of you who are following along. The players, we've had a very long arc. I think we're going into probably almost 10 games of them being on the mainland since Helena was taken prisoner by the Blood Sorcerers.
Voluntarily went.
Choices were made. Yeah. Choices were made. So she has to live with those. So she was taken prisoner, and the group decided that they should try to go rescue her from this high-level fortress. In order to do that, the Blood Sorcerer seemingly couldn't be hurt, so they went on a side quest to
Get coats.
get coats and to go to Dragda, the ancient home of the Dregdamore. What? The name of our book? So they went to the ancestral home of the Dregdamore. Shenanigans ensued. Stone pillars were not read. People fell off bridges.
Yes, 'cause-
And stabbed in midair.
and were stabbed many times by their own allies. Regardless, though, Eli's character, Normandy, he found the the Undying Flame, and with it they were able to. They escaped the fortress and they had a means to fight the Blood Sorcerers. Last game, they went up against the Blood Sorcerers with a small little band of men and women that they had gathered. They fought and they reached Acurus, the Lord of the Blood Keep, and they were able to free a Mtharin, that's Veer's character, and Veer's characters, this Demantrius character, walked up with them, and in a final attack, they were unable to down Acurus in enough time before he tried to flee, and Demantrius used his blade and basically siphoned essence from the entire party, and everyone went unconscious, and we don't know what happened. So, we will find out.
Want to do the questions?
Yeah, let's do the questions.
All right.
There was one other sort of startling piece of information that was revealed, and that I am curious to see what will become of it. Helena, who has been desperately searching for her long-lost brother, at last, the truth is out. What happened to that brother, Allie?
Should watch the show.
Yeah, Allie, what happened to my brother?
He was where he was not supposed to be.
Mistakes were made, choices were made.
He just got poked a couple times. That's
He
all.
is in Helena's heart.
The last week.
There are 3 food groups of Tyve. What are they?
Holy shit, man.
It was meat, brown, and like white.
Close. Brown's one of them.
Brown, green, gray,
Brown, green, and
yellow.
It's not a color.
Brown, yellow, and
Darkness.
Brown, green, and
Flavor.
Bread.
Cathis?
Grease.
wet. Eli gets that point. He got
Who said that?
Nice, Eli.
Who said
you.
No, I know I said that.
Was it Molly?
No, it was when we first.
I'm green.
I think it was when we first going over Cathis in
It was
in that
what?
town.
Probably Ma or whatever her name was.
Yeah, maybe Ma.
Yeah,
Majo. Oh, I miss Majo.
I do too.
What threat did Torn, Helena, Veer, and Whisper find in Arcurus' throne room last game?
Oh,
The Diving Darkness.
The Starving Darkness. This is the first time we really came across it in Tyve. What did Arcurus travel to the mountaintop to do? Why did he go up there?
To release
Oh,
To open the
release
blood
it
portal
in
to
the
release
well.
something.
Something that we don't know.
An
Yeah.
evil creature.
From the
some
well.
ritual.
Yeah, it's to summon some unknown help from inside the mountain.
I totally.
I have no idea who got that one. Everybody did. What's the name of the god of water?
The
I would
god,
be killing this one.
the god of
Usually I
water.
don't know any of them.
Hydrosis.
Nope.
Hydrosis.
Kind of close.
It's actually not super far.
Yeah. She's
I'm disappointed.
nature and everything.
We have them sitting
She's
there.
everything.
hydraulic.
Nope.
It's not one of the main gods, is it?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Ordos.
Ordos. There we go.
Oh.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Oh.
What finally cured Helena of being Arcurus' thrall?
Her brother's soul.
X crystal. And
Sorry,
her
I think you're just
brother's
gonna lose this
liquid.
time, Jamie.
Should I
You're too
make it
laggy.
louder?
Yeah, the Ix crystal. or
She got
his
it!
brothers. What did
I got
Demantrius? What did Demantrius strike with his sword at the end of the last game?
Fog.
Mist.
Mist.
Yeah, the cloud. What is the spice rating of Cathis? Speaking of,
9,
3,
I thought it was like a 6.
7, 8.
9, 1,
2.
2, 3, 4,
Well,
it was just a 1 pepper heat.
Why is there so many questions about it?
There's a lot of food questions
We've
today.
never seen the animal that produces. No, we did. We just saw the
It's
animal.
like the chicken with the
Yeah.
like man arm.
It is the weird man. I hate this.
Oh my.
What was the first thing Whisper cast light on after Helena's pendant
His
was
sword.
restored? Nope.
Your shield.
Nope.
Your sword.
Nope.
His bow. His arrow.
Was it
His arrow, his crossbow bolt. Yeah.
I'm so good at nonsense.
Now, how many times did Whisper cast light after Helena's pendant was relit?
Three.
3 times.
I don't know who got that one.
Twice on his crossbow and then once on the snuff box.
That's what I remember.
snuff
Snuff box.
What did Veer throw down into the mountaintop well?
A flask of oil.
Yeah.
Fire.
A Molotov cocktail. A green flame. And finally, how much damage did Torn do to Arcurus?
0.
0.
I got
Well
three.
played,
Got
Kevin.
4.
I think Eli
I got
won.
that one.
I think Eli won.
Could we go back to the starving darkness? What happened with that again?
Oh, you gave it. I'm so sorry, Kevin. I didn't remember that.
That just was there.
Kevin's done.
It goes after the light.
Yeah, I took
okay.
my glint and I threw it into the middle of the room that we have
That's
to go
right.
back for.
Okay.
I
one of my
got
super
3
points.
even though I was delayed. I'm taking my 3.
Eli
Okay.
got 4.
I got.
I don't care. I'm still taking my 3.
Deal.
And am I right? This like were our bodies like floating up into the air when we went unconscious? No, we just
No.
all went unconscious. Okay.
Yeah, but you definitely felt like a thing like absorbing
Maybe
your
that's what I'm
essence.
thinking of. Okay.
What was in the snuff box, or did you not open it
Glints.
Black
Black glints.
yet? Black glints.
Yeah, I'm good. No, I'm good.
Thanks, Kev.
Yeah,
Thanks,
sure.
Lore Master.
Yeah.
Thank
Woo,
you.
good distraction.
I was trying to distract us.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna put on some music.
Ooh, I like this die. I don't know what it is. Is that like a gear?
I really hope I can
Gears.
find some dice at Gen Con that I want this year. Last year I did.
Yeah, Gen Con.
I've been looking for
I was just
Roman
thinking, I don't
numeral
think I bought
dice.
any No, I did. Of course I did, but it wasn't. The selection wasn't as great.
Dustin.
Yeah, there were like vendors that weren't there.
I got this. I like these.
Are those still bouncy?
No, no, no.
it's
These,
coming
I
from
also
this-
got the
It's coming
bouncy
from
die.
Jamie's speaker. There's a
Yeah, all
buzz.
of our episodes will be on podcasts.
So, yeah, there we go. Okay,
I found some Roman numeral dice that I really want.
I'm trying to find a good song for where we're at.
Roman numerals upset me ever since somebody pointed out that
People can't ever get
that
the
clocks
4 light.
show, like most clocks, it will show the Roman numeral 4 as 4 lines, and it really
Oh,
bothers
That bothers me too.
It drives me
What?
absolutely
They
crazy.
do?
Yes,
Yeah.
and you'll
Never
never
seen that.
unsee it. Every
Wow.
clock you look at, like I think it's like
Really?
75% of clocks.
Yeah.
It's,
In my
it's-
experience,
I have never noticed.
it
that.
is so dumb.
It's the revenge of the Greeks.
It's really bad.
Like it is like the most like if I were to buy a Roman numeral clock, which I don't know about ours upstairs, like I would not buy one with it because it bothers me now.
Yeah.
Something you
You'll never
can't
unsee
unsee
it.
it. Yeah.
I'll never unsee it.
Wonderful. Thanks.
You're gonna look at every clock for the next year.
I'm just
until
gonna
you
be
forget.
pissed for the rest of my life. Because every time I look at a clock.
All right, gang.
You're gonna like keep a logbook of them. Can't go to this place, this place.
As you stand at the very top of Kef, on the mountainside with the well that leads down to some type of ancient being that Acurus was trying to summon, luckily Veer was able to destroy the well. As you fought to the last man, you noticed around you that Acurus had killed his own thralls in order to regain a certain amount of power. He was fighting you pretty successfully, and Demetrius approached with his harpy-like blood sorcerers descending quickly from the keep. Out on the battlefield, Normandy and Bjorn held their own along with the Knights of Athilius and the leftover Evanari. In the last moments, when your swords, Normandy was unable, I think even with inspiration, to hold on to the flame as it went out, which
I epic feated it though.
the first time, but
Oh,
your
yeah,
last
yeah,
one
yeah.
it went out. So the flame went out, and with no way to fight the blood sorcerers, Demetrius said, "I'm sorry, friends. You felt the essence being pulled from you," and then he attacked the mist of Acurus trying to leave the blood keep. In that moment, you each fall into a death-like slumber as your very souls, your essence, are pulled through the Orion blade, giving Demetrius enough power to strike at his foe and captor. Please, everyone, grab a piece of paper. All right. In a moment, we're going to write down what we want to have happened. Each of these things will have different consequences. The first, Demetrius strikes Acurus and defeats him. In doing so, you are all dying. You will be rolling death saving throws. The two at the bottom are not, but there's no chance for you to get to the top in the amount of time that they have. So Jamie, Allie, Martin, Kevin, that's your first vote. You will all be dying. You'll start rolling death saves. The second is Demetrius is unable to defeat Acurus. Acurus flees, but he leaves his army behind. So, like, he will flee, but his army will be left behind. In this scenario, you will each be given a roll, and if you roll above a 10, you will stabilize.
But still be unconscious.
You will be unconscious. In the third case, Acurus defeats Demetrius. In this case, you will all be awake at half your hit points.
Even if we had less than that.
Well, no, you will no.
You heal up.
You do not heal. You will be awake with up to half your hit points, or where you were before the attack happens. So, I will let you know that there is one thing that's going to happen regardless of what you vote. So I'm not going to reveal what that is. So that's that. There's going to be one thing on the table that no matter what you vote, that's what happens. Whoever wins the vote, that's what we will do. But any of the four on top of the mountain, and I am not sometimes I am always like, oh, self-sacrifice is great. I'm not suggesting that. But if your character dies, then you can choose which one of those three things happens, and the votes don't matter. So if you're like, my character dies, I want this to happen. You can
Oh, then we could just choose that automatically.
correct.
But yours.
But your character
Your
dies.
character's done. And
Done.
Whisper's twin brother scream.
But okay.
comes to life.
Okay, so like
okay.
you still die, but Acurus can still escape, or
Whatever you want to have happen.
Okay.
So
You'd have to,
let you
you'd have to
choose
be
one of
very,
those
you'd have to have a
things.
very strong opinion.
You would have to have a song. So it's alright if we just write the number of what we think should be.
Yeah.
Yeah, totally. So we'll go back through them. 1, Demetrius defeats Acurus. You are all rolling death saves, but Acurus is defeated by Demetrius. That doesn't mean he's dead, it means he's defeated.
Okay.
The second is Acurus flees, but he leaves his army behind. But that would still leave you with Demetrius there. All of you will be given a chance to roll a 10. If you do, you're stable, but you're unconscious. If you fail the 10, you're dying. But again, some of you will be stable, and you only have to roll a 10. So 50-50 chance. You can also roll that Acurus wins. But if Acurus wins, you are all at half your hit points, and you're good. You can still act, but Demetrius is defeated.
What happens to his armies in the first and third scenario? Or
So
you're
the-
just
So the first scenario,
Yeah.
So the first scenario is. So the first scenario, the army is. So in all scenarios, like the army is left, but with Acurus there, they are empowered.
okay.
And with Acurus defeated, you don't know exactly what's going to happen to them.
Okay. Thank you.
So, So with Acurus being alive, though, they will be strong.
Yeah.
With Acurus fleeing, they're without leadership. With Acurus defeated, they will be weakened. Everyone got their votes?
Yeah.
Let's see what our audience says. What would you vote for, audience?
Jamie, did you vote?
Hold on one second.
Yeah.
Hold this up.
Twitch, you want to throw in what you'd vote before we reveal them?
Can I,
We'll take it
can I read
personally
like
if you vote for
Survivor?
us to die.
Can I?
Oh man.
How do you know Jamie's?
I like this.
She's going to have to tell us hers. So we're going to go to Jamie first. Jamie,
Yeah.
what'd you vote?
Defeat Arcurus.
Yeah.
One.
You got
She
balls.
voted one.
He has kept her captive for a while.
Yeah.
Defeat
fair.
Acurus.
Yeah.
1. The next vote. So somebody take Allie. Take it. Will you keep count? We have 1 vote for 1. Defeat Acurus. Ooh. Someone voted for 2. Acurus flees. 2. Acurus flees. 1. Demetrius defeats Akirus. Ooh, it's good. I didn't vote. So. 1.
Are you the
Akirus
tiebreaker?
defeats.
Oh,
That's time.
that's 3 ones.
2.
There's 7 of us.
But Dustin didn't vote.
I didn't vote.
Oh.
So it's
It's
split.
tied.
It's left up.
To our loyal viewers.
I couldn't think. Yeah, that.
No. Oh no.
Naivete, Thespius.
Did we get any votes on?
All right, so yeah, you know what? We will. So we will give it. So we will give it to our longtime viewer and friend, Naivete,
Hey!
1 or 2.
Oh.
Are they on?
Either Akirus flees, or
We got
Demetrius is
we
defeated.
got lots of votes on TikTok.
Did we?
3.
A lot of people voted for 3.
No, we have 3
Oh,
votes.
3 votes?
No, they all voted the same.
2 for the win. 2 for the win. People want him to flee.
Oh, that's on Twitch?
That's on
Let him-
TikTok?
Naivete votes 1.
I voted for 2. Why am I clapping?
I don't
I am
know.
so excited
I
with
don't
the
know.
way I've been
It's
rolling my
fun.
entire
So
life.
I voted for 2.
Now is
I
your
would feel
moment.
guilty.
Nope, it won't
You
be.
guys, I was very torn.
You know,
I'm happy either
50
way.
chance of dying anyway on 2, right?
Bjorn gets to the top of the tower and everybody's dead.
We just TPK. Uh-oh.
We both get up there. It's just like, oh.
I think it's time for
Oh, God.
positive thinking, everyone.
Time
Come
for-
on, it's time.
Hey, got that net one on the
Time
way.
for
That's right. I rolled my nat 1 the first roll, so not all good.
I got my
that's not
my
gonna
spooky die.
You got this.
All right, give me 1 second. I know
Are
the
we
song
secret
now.
rolling too?
I think so.
I
I
don't think
don't know.
no secret roll doesn't matter since we're
Yeah,
all
no one's
out.
rushing to kill.
It will. It will though if you start waking up. Like if someone
Okay,
rolls a
gotcha,
20.
gotcha,
it
gotcha,
will.
gotcha, gotcha.
I like secret roll.
So you want
Okay, hold on.
Okay.
Or what about the first roll?
So, you see Demetrius. He is almost naked, except for the wraps that you'd find in an asylum. He pulls out the long Orium blade. The mythos of the blade is it belongs to. It is an aspect of the true Orium blade that resides deep within the Quiet Lands. It is considered by many in fable to be the blade of the god of death. He summons an aspect of it, and his power over it is so strong that the blade extends past his own shadow, and Veer is unable to summon hers from the darkness. As he lifts up this weakened frame with one hand, begins to absorb the essence from all of you, and comes down on Akirus with one mighty blow. The blade literally goes through the ethereal and cuts into Akirus, literally sending him out of the mist back on to the material plane, shattered by the blow. You see that, like, not only does his blood flow out of him onto the ground, but you see that he looks back to his gaunt state as Demetrius literally has absorbed part of him into the blade. Demetrius falls to the ground, and each of you just begin to collapse into the ground. As this happens, Helena, are you there?
Yes.
You find yourself on a quiet shore. In front of you is black water that stretches on endlessly. Behind you are white beaches. These beaches look familiar, but the color is different. Can you roll me an insight, please?
Oh God.
I think that was a
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a 7.
Okay. So I will be unable to help you. You will have to just infer what you think this place is. But
Okay.
the beach seems familiar. It seems like you might have been here before, but it also looks very, very different. As you look out over the landscape, you notice that washed up on the shore, you see your companions. You cannot see their faces. They are face down in the white sand of this place, and the water laps over them. You try to reach for them, but as you do, it's almost like the beach is moving them away from you. Almost like perhaps they are really here with you, or perhaps they are far, far away. Perhaps this is your mind dying, seeing figments that it's kind of burned into your mind. As you stand up, you feel cold and scared. You feel like the light of the Athelion, the light in your vial, you can't feel it because that light represents life, and this is a place of death. Go ahead and roll me a perception check. Maybe roll better than a 7.
You see fear skipping down the shore.
Nat 20!
Yay!
Sure.
Save that for the death save.
Yes.
Yeah, save it for the death save.
You look out over the black water, and standing there, dressed in white garb that is normally ceremonial to your people, you see your brother.
She squeaks.
He looks at you as though he's far away, and then his eyes shift ever so suddenly, and you notice that he's staring directly at you. He is about 30 feet into the water. Oh, I'm sorry, that's not correct. He is 30 feet on the beach. You are still being held, your feet are still in the water. Make sense?
Yes.
So he's on the beach, your feet are in the water. He
Okay.
lifts, he raises his hand, offering it to you.
Don't go into the
Be careful.
This is like a reverse, like water of Styx,
River.
River 6. Nice. Good reference.
right?
It's more like Archeron, the River of Rage. It's not. It's not.
Me in high school.
Call me the Rage River. Never know what rapid you're gonna get. So, what do you want to do? Play your character.
Is that really you?
He nods.
Where am I?
He motions with his hand as though he needs you to follow. As though he can't speak. You're thinking too
Where
much.
are...
Live in the
What?
moment.
I know. Okay, so my companions, are they face down in the sand or face down in the water?
They are half their bodies in the water, half their body, like they are in the wet part of the sand, and the water keeps lapping over them.
I can't leave them.
He motions very strongly with his hand. It looks as though he wants to say something to you, but he can't.
Brother, I messed up. Please help me. And she's gonna take a step to him.
So as you take a step onto the white sand, you feel like as your foot touches it, it instantly dries. And you feel cold. The other foot you have is still in the water. But you can hear your brother. You can hear these kind of like, as though like you can almost hear him.
She'd take another step.
As you take another step, you feel like your other foot instantly dries, and now all of a sudden the landscape changes, and you see these shadows blowing. The water that you just stepped out of feels very far away, and you feel as though you're almost like in a sandstorm. But your brother, you start to see light coming off of him now. Helena. You hear his voice for the first time in years. Helena, take my hand, take my hand.
What about my friends?
Please, sister, have I ever steered you wrong?
Okay.
You
She
walk-
reach for him.
Okay, so the wind is blowing extremely hard. It's very difficult to get to him.
Okay.
So let's go ahead and roll. What do you want to roll to try to get through the storm?
Can we do like a survival?
Sure, I'll give it to you.
Okay. $15.
All right, what do you do?
Well, she is proficient, in like difficult terrain. Not necessarily this terrain, but since she's a ranger, she's pretty adept through walking and hunting through different terrains. So, she's gonna kind of brace herself with her robe and put it in front of her, and she's gonna just heavy step through the wind and march through.
Okay, after a few moments, you reach him, his hand still extended. Do you grab it?
Yes.
Okay, as soon as you grab it, you feel this flash, and you are holding a. Well, give me one number you want on a D4.
1.
You want a 1. Okay, it is not a 1. It is a 4. So as you grab it, all of a sudden there's a flash, and you feel a corpse. As you look up, you see. Give me an insight check.
Nat 20.
All right, you get 3 before I start to be very suspicious. Or you're gonna have to show us. I'm joking. All right, so you look up, and it looks just like the statues of Sethis that you've seen throughout your adventures of Tyve. She just stares at you. You hear a voice that is both decrepit and beautiful at the same time. 2 voices talking through her mouth. You are very close to the edge of my light.
So this was my brother?
This is what you see. It's fun seeing the delay on her, because like she'll say like, and then like I get to see like 2 minutes later.
What are you trying to pull? What do you want?
So as you say that to her, she disappears, and the storm blows further. And right beside you, you feel your brother grabbing your hand. Stay in the light, sister. Follow me. Come.
Where are we going? Okay, she'll follow.
Okay, he says you must follow. So as he walks with you, you feel the storm blowing even further, and he guides you back, and all of a sudden you find yourself right at the edge of the shoreline again. Your friends are still face down in the sand. He looks as though he wants so much to say to you. but as he leans down, you notice that the water starts to move towards you, almost like the ocean is actually coming up to meet you. Do you say anything to him?
I'm so sorry I couldn't get to you sooner.
I have been
And that I'm with her.
I've been with you the whole time. He says, I've been with you the whole time.
Okay. You're in my light. You saved me.
Do you have anything you want to say to him? You believe this will be the last time you ever speak to your brother. Ryan!
Hello.
See you, man.
Shalom. Real serious moment. Sit down.
Quick update, we're all dying and Helena's going through an existential crisis.
Sister! Don't overthink it.
I'm overthinking it.
I know. Come on, use that speech skill. Just let that character live through you.
Prepare for that.
I wasn't prepared.
Thank God I'm all speech.
Listen, I'm not judging you. I'm trying to be supportive.
No, I know.
In my destiny.
Don't remember. It's not your actual building.
It could be though.
Even if I never make it back, you will forever be my light. And I only hope to carry on what you left to seek out.
Will you be able to forgive her?
In my own time. I just don't know why she didn't tell me.
Because she's torturing herself. He reaches out and puts his hand on your chest. Sister, what you saw is not the truth. What you saw is what she believes she did. It's her memory. In this parting moment, let me show you the truth.
Okay.
You stand with your brother on the same outcropping that you saw the scene. But this time things are a little bit different. You see that there are two senior members of the Blades of Nos. They go by the names of Tazuth and Miza. And there's a younger Umtharan named Zres. They look as though they are scouting the same scene that you saw before. There's a ship. It has approached the Undying Lands. Apparently a vessel bringing the Venari. The vision moves quickly and you find yourself at the coastline. The ship has already arrived. You can't see how many Venari are there. It's likely they disembarked before it pulled away. And then, all of a sudden you see 6. One of them is your brother. They fan out. They look as though they are searching for something. But those same Umtharans are now hunting. Without warning, you notice one of the Umtharans is struck. Tazuth's clean through the neck. And as she collapses, there you see, next to her, Veer. Chaos erupts, arrows begin to fly, blades clash, and spells crackle out through the air. You see Veer. She looks panicked, but she also believes that she's neutralized the threat. In a moment, 4 Venari lie dead. In another moment, you see Veer's uncle, the same person that you traveled the ocean with. He looks ready to assist as he watches out from the shadows. And then you see Mizra standing close next to Veer. As Ildren begins to strike a final blow, another arrow comes from across the landscape, and it pierces him cleanly through the abdomen. You're not sure if it's a kill shot, and based on your memory of him, it was just the injury that he was mending to on your trip. Mizra immediately bolts in the direction that arrow comes. And as the remaining Venari move to finish off Ildren, the 2 remaining, Veer stands in an effort to save her uncle and casts a spell to halt him. But you notice that a spell to halt him, something cackles out of her hand. And as soon as the magic leaves her fingertips, it strikes, engulfing your brother. Immediately, it swirls around him before rebounding back to her. And you notice that your brother just falls lifeless to the ground. And inside of Veer's hand, you see a crystal begin to form. She looks aghast, scared. A moment later, you notice that Zres, that final Umtharan, approaches as her uncle also stands. They're looking down at Veer, and Veer's just kind of shaking ever so slightly. But you notice that her uncle sees what's in her hand, and you see fear wash over him. Veer lets out a couple of just quick, that was unusual. One, we've lost, I think we've lost 2. Zres, still kind of caught up in the shock, says, no, we only lost 1. I believe Mizra went to chase after the other. Perhaps we should go back. Ildren stands silently for a moment and then jams a blade into Zres from behind, killing her on impact. As she falls to her knees, Ildren looks back at Veer and says, we lost 2. Veer looks up at him, not sure exactly what's happened, before Ildren points down at the gem in her hand. That is dangerous. The vision collapses in on itself, and you stand alone in the lake. You still see the soul inside of your hands. That same soul shard, Veer's soul shard in your hands. You recognize that it's what saved you from the blood curse. And as it spreads out, you get the feeling that it has saved you more than once. As you sink into the water just kind of slowly rising above you, you awake on the stone-cobbled earth, and you notice all of your compatriots unconscious on the ground, dying, but you have 1 hit point.
Ooh.
Death saves, please.
We're keeping them private?
Private.
Okay, so the first one is like
Ram
the all or nothing, and then if we fail that one,
No,
then
we didn't vote
We didn't
that.
vote
We were
that.
I thought
just
that was
dying.
like
That was number 2.
Oh, I thought okay, never mind. All right,
We're just dying.
it's regular old die.
I do not blame you.
We're just doing them all, just
knocking
roll
them out,
through them?
or-
Come on.
No, just
No,
one.
one.
Oh,
All right, I did 1.
All right,
You guys
did
got one. So we don't know if they've succeeded or they're dying, but you see 3 of your friends on the ground. As you look around, Jamie, you do not see Demantrius, nor do you see Acurus. But the moment is just, it's going so fast. You look at your friends and you know that they're dying. They have seconds to live. What do you do?
Okay.
making that noise?
I have a healing kit.
Okay.
So I am going to run to.
I always liked you.
She runs to Veer, stabs her in the
I am
throat.
going to run to Torin
Oh!
That was probably
because
smart.
Torin
is-
can help.
Yeah, that is.
That's
Healer's-
only if I wake up.
Yeah, healer's kid ain't gonna wake him up.
But she could nat 20 him.
Good.
Healer's kit just
So-
stabilizes.
Oh.
Yeah. So do you use the healer's kit?
I do.
He's stable. That's one action. Death saves, please.
Kevin, what was your first roll?
It was a 17.
Oh, okay.
No nat ones. We're still up. We're good.
Well, no nat 1 for
Eli, are you rolling?
No, he's
No,
down,
he's
he's
down
on
with you.
battlefield.
I'm with
Oh,
you.
that's right.
Remember,
All right,
I'm commanding
Helena.
the army.
Next.
Yeah.
I'm going first, so.
Oh my god, I hate you.
All right.
the work.
I am running to.
Turn it down.
Oh Jesus.
No.
I'll run to Veer.
She killed your father! What?
All right. Are you rolling, or are you just gonna use the kit?
Are you gonna
How many
stab
charges does the kit have?
Have you
I'm
ever used it
trying to
before?
read.
10.
It's 10.
It has
No.
10 charges.
All right. I use it.
You're stable.
She could kill me.
She could have killed you.
She should have killed you.
I would have killed you. What were your first two rolls?
All right. So
My
at
last
this
death
moment,
save
hang on.
failed.
Well, I don't know. Is it?
I mean, I have to make another
Hang
save.
on. Let's go ahead and roll your guys'. Let's see if you wake up.
Okay.
Oh.
No.
Nope.
Don't worry, Jamie. I would never hold this against you.
I was hoping they would wake up.
3 successes.
Nice play. Well played.
Oh, my first roll was a fail.
But the last one was a 10, so it was close.
My first
All
was
right.
a fail.
She walks over to you and she's like, he's fine.
Pushes me with her
He's
foot.
still breathing.
Wake up.
Listen to that noise he's
He
making.
must not have had much of a soul.
All right, guys. You are so. Helena, we're gonna jump back. We're gonna jump down to the bottom of the fortress.
Talk to our leader.
Yeah, what
apparently.
up?
All right. So Normandy and Bjorn, Mr. Ryan. So they are currently attacking the Blood Keep. Will you please go ahead and?
He's been there the whole time.
He hasn't. I wish he has, but he hasn't.
Trevor, plot point it.
Fuck. Did he come with? I don't know. Did he come through the portal?
Maybe.
I thought he.
We never left him behind.
He was with us.
Yeah, he would never have gone. Yeah. So
Yeah,
absolutely.
it's a
Yeah.
fight.
So you're in the fight with them. So you're at the bottom of the keep, and you guys have been fighting blood sorcerers. However, your final, the flames that are allowing you to kill them have just gone out, and now you are swarmed by.
But we are in the, or the castle gate is open.
We just.
You just
got
epic feated
to
the break
yeah.
the castle gate open, so you
Yeah.
guys can go in the keep if you'd like.
Yeah.
And Aaron's with you too. I know that's important to you.
It's so important.
Wedged his body under,
And
the,
ca-
under the
and-
portcullis
and,
to
um,
keep it open.
And what's her face with the crossbow?
Cass.
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 That's important to Allie.
She's probably still shooting.
So Aaronin, as you're just lifting like veins bulging, Bjorn, just Aaronin is first to get himself underneath the gate,
Naturally.
and he kind of like pretends to help you. All right, guys, come on through.
Yeah, so I'm.
Yeah. I'll go under and try to find a lever to open the gate the rest of the way.
Okay, so you go in. Go ahead and do it. Let's investigate. Technomancer, can we get the music?
Nat 20.
Wow.
Wow,
Hey.
that type of night. You find the device.
I'll pull it.
You pull it, and all of a sudden a weight system goes down, and the gate starts to go up. And you see like Aaron just like yes. The gate starts to raise.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
You see that you're surrounded. Who has the notes for how many we have left? We've lost quite a few people.
Jamie did,
I
but
do.
I have
I
her
have 'em.
notes right under her dice that I'm going to use eventually.
I have it right here.
Oh.
So we have plus. So we had 12 Evanari and 24 knights. So we had 36 total left.
Yeah.
Yep.
36 total left. All right, so they are coming down on you. They're barreling down. So let's go ahead, and I'm going to have you each roll. Huh?
Even though Akira's is defeated. Or is that not happened?
It's not happened yet.
Okay.
So I'm going to have you each roll a d12. What you roll is how many you save.
Ryan.
Hey, can we have one reroll?
Yeah.
But we have to. But if it's lower, I have to take the lower.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had a bunch of
I'll roll
pluses,
this
so
out
we should
loud.
get a reroll.
I said yes.
What did Trevor get?
Oh, okay, sorry.
Good job.
Cool.
7.
Okay.
9.
Okay.
11.
I think
don't
you
know
just
that-
keep it.
Are you going to keep
Keep it.
I'm a gambling.
Yes!
Trevor, I'm a
27.
gambling man. Go.
What? How many total?
Okay.
What?
Well, you have
Okay.
27.
Fearless leader.
How many are there?
36
No,
total.
you should
12.
listen to me
You each
and
have
let me
12.
go
Yeah,
first.
no,
but your
okay,
ego
I
got in the way. We're
Yeah,
good
but
at
I got us
7.
the gate open.
7, 9 is
7.
16 plus, what'd you get?
11.
We had
Which one of
27.
you was rolling for the Avenari?
This is, I thought you had 36 total.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Two
so
of
you
them.
have 27. That's pretty good.
Two dice were.
How about we forego and we
One
add
dice was the
+1
Avenari.
to
There's
our
only
rolls?
12 Avenari left.
Oh, how many? Yeah, how do you want to do that? Do you want to have 11 Evanari survive and lose knights, or what do you want to do?
How about the Avenari are 1, 2, 3, and I'll roll 4. And the random.
Oh, I get what she means. Like, one, yeah.
Oh, sure.
2. So 9.
9 Avenari are left.
Jamie, you have 9 Evanari make it through the castle gate,
I trip one.
and 11 and 7 is 18, and 18 knights.
Okay.
All right, now for the real question: was Cass one of them?
Yes.
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 Yeah.
Yes.
I don't know.
Did all those slides she was doing?
So
Rogues
she
are
would've
survivors.
slid-
so the 11, as long as he doesn't roll a 12.
Okay, so you guys saved 18, right?
Looks like I'm
Saved
re-rolling.
18.
Yeah.
Love gambling.
Out of the 24.
Out of 24.
I don't know. I'm thinking about it. Ellie's like she has to make it.
Is she the one on Eli's die? that
Okay.
can make-
Yeah, she can make it.
Yeah.
You don't have to roll for it.
I saved her.
I did it. I did it.
All on me.
The naivete's like, phew, that was intense. That's intense. All right, you're through the gate.
Okay.
And all of a sudden, a blood sorcerer comes right up to the gate and will attempt to attack you.
Okay.
Is he within 5 feet of me?
Yes, he is.
He rolls with disadvantage.
Welcome back, bro.
Yeah. So this gate
14, so
miss.
he misses.
So this gate is only what 10 or 15 feet wide.
15 feet.
15 feet. So we could stack 3 people side by side.
So Aaron at this moment looks, close the gate.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's jammed.
Nah.
Uh-huh.
I'll-
Nat 20, you jammed it. You opened it so good.
Just been jammed.
You
Is there-
forever open
is there-
it.
His nat 20 was to find it, not
Yeah.
to interact with
Is
it.
there something that I can see that is jamming it, or is it just the machine?
It's just,
itself?
it's like
Stick your finger in there.
you're a warlock. It's just, it's go into the gears.
Eats his hand, but it closes.
It's double jammed.
I
Cast grease.
can't
Blood.
cast spells.
The true lubricant.
I'm gonna.
Oh,
That's not what I meant. But
I know.
all right.
It doesn't matter what you meant.
Edit.
What was said.
I'm gonna call over one of the older knight, one of the older knights still alive.
Oh, it's gonna take time.
Just close it
I'll
already.
try to force it.
Okay.
Strength?
Yeah, you can also scream for them to come, like while you're trying to close it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I figured.
Help! My
Help! I fully my
dainty arms.
What am I using?
my mandity.
Athletics? Could I use acrobatics to like?
No.
Okay,
Backflip off of it.
13.
Okay, so 13, it starts to budge, but you can't get it down. You guys are kind of in
Can we
combat.
tell?
I'm at the front. I'm
You're
at,
you're like blocking the gate.
Yeah.
You're at the gate. Aaron will try to help you.
Yeah.
I think he would try it at this point.
How to Eldritch Blast?
Well,
Out of my way, friend! Ew! A gentleman's
Gentlemen's.
A gentleman's 4. Oh, it's down! You see him pushing it up. Oh, it's down! Okay, at this, now 3 Blood Sorcerers have reached the gate. One will attack you.
Okay.
23.
Hits. Okay. This is what I get for showing up.
10 damage.
Wow.
He hasn't taken any damage yet.
No, he's fine. Another one
Speak
comes
for
for you.
yourself.
Yep.
You've already used your reaction, though, to give him disadvantage, right? 12. Okay. And the third one's right behind him, but he doesn't attack.
Okay.
At this, a knight will come over to you. Move out of the way! Move out of the way, I'll try. You can roll for him. There's a +2.
21.
And the gate slowly starts to come down. What do you guys want
And
to do on
Cass
your turn?
starts shooting under the gate.
You see Cass slide once more.
I'm
Grabbing her fedora.
I'm gonna go ahead and take out my shield and hand axe rather than the all blade. And I am a shield master, which I can use that for like the shove action more efficiently. Push
Perfect.
back.
Go ahead.
So I'm shoving them
Athletics. 15.
Yeah, 18.
You push him back.
19.
He goes 5 feet back into the other one, and 2 of them fall down. There's one left.
Pull the gate down on his head.
Nice. Athletics, sir.
I can't see it. 16.
You pull the gate down. So you just really start to pull the gate down, and as you do, it does catch him, and he gets him, and he goes like this, and he starts going down on his torso, and he tries to move out of the way. But the gate's now down to your feet, so it's gonna be hard for them to crawl through. In the distance, though, you see the Blood Sorcerers, some of them are clawing into the portcullis holes, and they're just like smelling the air. They all look like Martin's character, kind of like, like that. And then in the distance, you see they begin to part, and you hear them just kind of like, rah, rah, and you know something big is coming from the center of the group. The ribbon dancer. So at this, Cass looks over at you, and she stands up. She's reloading her crossbow, and she looks at you, Bjorn. What's next?
Damn right.
Shoot
Not the
them.
lever.
Normandy, I think you need to head up and check on the rest of the group.
I'll do my
So they
best.
keep alone. He looks into the Hitchcock vertigo down the hallway.
I think, Aaron, you should go with. Brill and I will hold the gate.
I wasn't volunteering.
You'll be fine.
That's a great idea.
Fine.
Triple split.
We keep splitting up. Cass, you're with me. She looks at you.
Yeah.
Cass will go with him.
I'll go towards the peak.
Okay, the 3 of you start heading toward the peak. You notice one of the knights. This knight's been fighting with part of your brigade. He's an older gentleman. He looks a lot like, I can't think of his name, Jeff Bridges.
Okay.
He looks a lot like Jeff Bridges. And you notice that his helmet, he was wearing one of the nice pieces of armor. He's one of the legionnaires for this group. The armor's bent on one side. He's covered in blood. He's been hit by at least one spear. And he's got the gate with you, and he just kind of looks at you, just like a warrior's, just nods at you, and you know that he's basically he's lived most of his life holding this secret of this book, and now he's fighting for this place, and you get the sense that he's not leaving no matter what.
Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead.
We're here for such a short period, man. Live like you're already dead.
Truth.
I think that was.
I'm
exactly
gonna,
what he said.
I'm gonna give.
All psychically though.
I'm going to give him a greater healing potion.
He takes it.
I trained him.
I'm not making it.
I trained him for
Rally
an
your
apple.
men. I'm gonna find something to hold these bastards off.
And he drinks the whole thing in one go. And then he throws it on the ground. That was not liquor.
as his wounds are closing up, So, as he is going to rally his men and give an inspirational speech, I want to try to look around since this is the main gate. I'm assuming there's maybe a small armory, maybe something similar around there.
Sure. So you start running down the hall just a little bit, like you're not going. So the three of us have bolted down the hall, trying to find some way to get out. You go down just a little bit, and as you do, all of a sudden you start to feel wind inside, like blowing from nowhere, and you hear a song carried on it. It's like it's and like give me a will save.
Oh, come.
Are there gates behind the portcullis that I can like close and?
Sure. Yeah. There's one more set of doors.
13.
So you kind of like you lose at least a minute, just kind of
Like
dazed by it, and then you can shake out of it if you'd like.
Yes. Yeah, not right now. Now is not the time for this shit.
Trevor, you got 10 rounds.
So,
Go ahead and give me an
investigation?
yeah. Let's do that.
9.
Okay, so you go through a few of the doors, and you end up finding like a parlor.
Okay.
And you notice that there's like a tea set out, like it's like a high Victorian parlor, and one of the tea sets is covered, like you see blood inside of the tea cups.
It?
Don't drink it.
Drink.
What is this?
I'm already hearing voices.
Do you shut the door?
The gate?
Yeah. So you shut the gate, and that one warrior's still holding on to the portcullis.
Come right, come on.
He's
He's like, it's a little crowded in here.
it's right up against the wall. So you guys shut the gate, and you see, like, you kind of look, and you have a moment of respite. You hear something large moving through the crowd outside, but you look down the hallway. You're looking for some type of weapon, something to do. The three of us are running down the hall, but as you have this moment, you look around, and you see the remaining 27 warriors. Most of them are injured or broken. And while there is this feeling that like this is their last stand, you do not see sadness. You see resolve.
You want a speech? I just walked in the door and you want
I don't want you to have to speech. I'm just letting you know that that's what you see.
There comes a time in a man's life where he defines those moments he lived.
For ruin!
We don't live here. This isn't really where we were meant to be, but
Is that
It's
copyrighted? Can we just have that speech?
Ride for ruin! Meanwhile, back up on the mountain. Go ahead, everybody. Go ahead and roll another d20. If you get a 20, you'll wake up.
Blaine is just sitting there kicking rocks.
Oh, wait.
the speech from Bad News Bears.
It's unlikely, but it's possible. Nope. Okay. Helena, you're sitting there on the top of the mountain. As you look around, you notice that the wind is blowing and you see rocks moving along the mountain as though some type of explosion just happened. As finally you've healed your friends, you're sitting there and you look up and the dust begins to settle. And standing a short distance off as the dust moves, you see Demetrius with his sword all the way on the ground. And he's standing just like a silhouette as the dust begins to fall. But something is wrong. As you look at him, you feel terror creep up your spine. You don't see his face, but you just sense it.
Okay. And Allie, you told us that you had to kill him if he went feral, right?
Yes, I would have told you guys. Yeah,
Okay.
her. I don't know if everyone knows, but Helena would know.
Well, we know now.
Yeah, he's one of what he is.
Much more powerful than.
Just so we know, Helena, do you have any healing spells or potions?
Yes. Well, Allie, you gave
Why
him
would you use one of those? Why would you use one of those?
Good bear.
because I didn't want to.
Didn't want to. Is that your way of saying you didn't look at your character sheet?
Well, no, because I had to ask Allie, did you give that stuff to me right away when you first saw me because you said, "Here, Helena, I got you some crap."
I said I had some
handed that
stuff
to
for
me,
you,
right?
but
No, she did not.
I have not
She
given
did
it
not.
to you. I have to
Haven't given it to
explain
me
it.
yet.
Explain it.
I have to explain the stuff I have for
Yeah,
you.
that's true.
It's important.
Okay, so you haven't actually given it to me
And
yet.
also, it's not a healing potion. It's a mysterious potion that's a 40 out of 100.
To be fair with her, though.
To be fair.
fair.
Like,
Be fair.
she wouldn't know the potions you have on your person. Like, unless you labeled
They're
them.
not
like,
healing.
She hasn't been with you in a long time.
I don't know what the potion I have for her is. Remember, you said it's a 40 out of 100?
Yeah, that's right. That's right. It's 40 out of 100.
Was her
okay.
brother's soul
So
part
then,
of
no,
that
I
crap?
do not have one.
So no, she did not.
That was mine. I earned it.
I heard
So then, yeah, no, I do not have one. Then.
Okay, well, that saves you Martin's ire.
Right. For now.
I gave Demantris my potion.
I got something to take up with your husband, though, healing these NPCs.
I gave
No,
Demantris
you didn't. You
the-
didn't give him anything. You pushed your cloak off to the side and said, "If you need it, it's on me."
Oh, yeah. Okay, so yeah, I have a healing potion on my, like, person.
Okay.
But I wouldn't know that.
But you're next to me. And it's on my side belt.
You will see it.
I showed Demantris it.
You're staring at a scary dude, too, though.
What color is the healing potion?
Green.
It's red. It's red.
Bright green.
Okay, so I,
I thought green
me
too. Why did I
knowing,
green?
I think because it's green.
We've never
What game have you ever played?
specified, so far as I know.
We've never had a healing potion before.
I think maybe this is the health part.
Lewis Mana, red is healing.
Well, I know that red a lot of times is healing, but in my mind they're green.
No, I think that too. That's crazy. I couldn't tell you
Reasons.
why.
There has to be reason.
Diablo.
Yeah.
Is
Yeah.
it Diablo?
Health and mana, red and blue.
Yep.
okay,
Except in the
I like
Me-
green health. I like that idea.
Well, it's green. What's the?
Tie-dye.
There's a green
Stamina.
game where it's
Oh no! It's the Skechers gel shoes you had in elementary school. You put you in the kind of swirl. That's what it is. In my mind.
It's definitely not that.
what?
Green is usually stamina,
Even
red
like-
is usually health, blue is mana.
No,
Hey,
yellow.
From software
Even
player.
Yeah, okay,
Skate,
like
yeah,
yellow.
all those
maybe
health
whatever.
potions, red.
I'm not saying.
My health potion's green because I said it's.
This is more important.
She
than-
died.
She doesn't want to drink it because she's afraid it's poison.
It's obvious labeled health potion.
It's late.
In abyssal.
I'm like so bothered.
It's just one of those little labels.
But the T is faded, so it looks like health poison.
Has a picture of a llama on it for some reason.
Yeah, poison for
Just goes poison.
Like Pokemon have a green health bar? Something has a green health bar. I imagine.
No,
green.
Pokemon does. Then it turns
health
to yellow.
bar,
and
but
red.
not,
Yeah,
but
okay,
not
there we
a
go.
health potion, right?
We never know, man. They
Health
sleep it off.
potion is just an. I mean, if it's the same color, it's purple.
All right, Jamie, what are you doing?
Okay, so me knowing that this guy can go feral, I am going to run to Veer. Well, I'm next to her. And I know that Veer always has some wacky shit on her. So I'm going to,
Does Bat have to roll death save?
Veer, you need to wake up. You need to wake up. You have to have something on you. So I'm going to start going through her stuff.
Okay. Well, you see her potion on her side belt.
No, the better stuff.
Okay, I'm gonna pick up a potion. This has to do something. Veer, you have to wake up.
It's the
You
same
have
color
to
as all
help
the
me
health
with
potions
him.
we've ever had. Green.
And I'm gonna shove a random potion down her throat and hope that it works.
Do you have any other potions in your person?
Yeah, the one that I'm gonna give her. That one's in my bag.
I think we should roll for it.
I think I know why green is associated with healing, because in a lot of fantasy games, when you go down like the green tree, it's a lot of healing magic.
It's gotta be from something, because Dustin and I both have the same picture in our head.
So, you chug a potion.
Thank you. Okay.
You wake up. And you see Helena standing over you, being the one that administers the potion.
I immediately back up a little bit because I think she's gonna kill me.
Final Fantasy
Might
had green.
kill me. What happened?
Helena, Veer, it's me. It's really me. I need you. I don't know what happened, but I think there's something wrong with Demetrius.
I look over at him.
You just see the silhouette, but you do feel something's off. He's standing, like he's not moving. You don't see his face, but you notice that his back is turned to you, and on the ground, you just see like this. You see a body on the ground, and he's standing over it. This is all happening very fast.
I would get up and walk over there.
Okay, so she gets up and leaves you
I
on
like
the ground.
I would. He saved us. We have to see what's wrong. I'm guessing I don't feel like as much of a wrong feeling as she does.
It's something feels wrong.
But is it fear?
Yeah.
You don't have to come over there if you don't want to.
What are you doing, James?
I'm not gonna leave you alone.
Ooh, the two ladies approach Demetrius. The dust settles, and as you get closer, you notice a Curus in this kind of monstrous, like he still looks humanoid, but he looks monstrous. His fingers have grown longer, his face is elongated. You see a gash going down his side, and you notice Demetrius is just standing over him with the blade tip on the ground. He's looking down at him. Akira's just looks up at the figure, and you notice that Demetrius's eyes just, they're somewhere else, like he's looking somewhere else.
Is Akira's dead?
He's not dead. Steal the kill. Next beat.
Don't let Aaron get him.
For real.
Longbow shot.
Instead of an arrow with the message. Plot point.
Oh, who knew it was a silver-tipped wooden stake arrow?
This'll get it there.
Aaron's standing outside the wall.
Blessed by the god, blessed in holy water. Also, it immediately causes immolation and decapitates you.
I'll go touch him. Finish it.
So you shake him, and so you come up, you say finish it, and he just slowly turns his head and looks at you. And this does not look like the person you've seen. Finish what?
I'd point to Akira's.
And Akira's just kind of writhing on the ground. He looks down at his blade, and in a moment the blade is just gone. This being is older than you could possibly imagine. I cannot be the one to rid the world of him.
No one should live that long. And you know it.
You would have me end him.
Why would you not? Why should anyone cheat death like he's doing?
You are so young. You are not spoiled by the taint of your gift. And for that, I shall not drain you. You do not know the curse you wear upon, or wore upon your neck. Others like me will come for you. They will come for what you have gathered, and they will steal it.
I was hoping to learn from you, not to become your enemy.
It could last for a while, but if the hunger gets too strong, you will not be safe from me.
made us out to be monsters and that we let that happen and that we are stronger than this power. There's a reason we were gifted this power. Amtharis did not curse us.
You are so young.
No, I believe in what Amtharis was really teaching us.
Do you wish to see this creature dead?
I don't think he should be alive. He should have been dead a long time ago.
Then end him. You can.
I will take my hand and choke Akiris and drain him.
Essence drain? Mm-hmm. Go ahead.
Oh, that's a strong soul.
27.
So you reach out and you hit and you attempt to drain him. And as you do, you feel all of this essence begin to pull out of him. And it just immediately, you start to shake as the creature is too weak to fight you, and his soul literally goes, and as it does, you see this red Ix crystal form around your neck.
That's a healing crystal.
And as you do this intentionally, you finally taste the real power of the ethomancers. Like waves of pleasure, it hits you over and over again. You feel as though you can reach out and bend the weave. You feel as though you are like breathing in the breath of God. And in a moment it's over, leaving you wanting just a little bit more. It is done. And downstairs, you hear screams going across the field.
It's fine. Everything's fine. I'm sure everything's okay.
I'm still with my little tea kettle filled with blood.
Drinking it?
Yeah, no.
Trevor, we did it all by ourselves.
I'm gonna take it and
A moment passes and the three of us reach it to the top. Yeah.
Okay.
Immediately, Aaron will run over to Whisper. Whisper! I don't think he has anything, though.
No, just I don't either on me.
Oh, he immediately pulls out a potion and he gives it to you. Ooh. He has one.
I'll run over to.
Nope.
I'll run over to.
No
Torin.
one saw that except Jamie.
yeah, we decided to use 3 health potions
I'm gonna go
instead.
run over to Torin and like
How much?
I'll pop over and I'll
What's that?
shove a greater healing potion into your mouth, Kevin. 44 plus 4.
7.
All right.
Jamie, I'm using your dice.
Okay.
Okay.
And thank you. Oh, I didn't think I was gonna make it.
Oh, dang.
It was like nobody was helping me.
17.
It's like,
Don't worry, Whisper.
3 minutes
I'm
ago.
here.
Oh, I know. Now, Jamie.
Where's the healer? Where's the Vey? Is he gone?
I have him
Do not
right-
bring him back.
I have him.
There he is.
I have him right
Oh.
here. I shoved a greater healing potion down his throat.
I look at them and can you just refrain from harming my group? I know it's gonna be super tempting because of their actions.
Is that a curious?
You see Demetrius take a deep breath and his eyes calm. And for the first time since you've seen him, he just kind of sits down on the rocks. And he looks as though just all of the energy he's been putting up is just deflates from him. It is done.
What will happen to this place?
I do not know. Someone else will claim it.
Were the army, was there more things up here with us?
There were the harpies
The
that were
harpies.
flying in.
The harpies were coming, but you haven't seen them.
I think they might have.
Did we
been
see
all-
them like fall or?
You did not.
Okay.
It's
You're banished to spirit realm.
I'm sure that the iron chain won't appear.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, they were keeping them in Turkey.
They were kind of doing that.
problem.
Yeah.
Well, they don't need to know that. Just keep the facade that they're.
We're-
I mean, the Eminari are
Just
like
put people
slaughtered,
marching
so-
out in white clothes.
We'll become the blood.
Yeah, we just need to get
People
We'll have
with iron
Aaron
de-
in like run like an acting guild.
We need to find so many people with iron deficiencies and just send them out. Iron deficiencies.
So I kind of shake it off and I look back over to see like everybody coming up, and it looks like do I see everybody getting up?
Yeah, so you're all here now?
He is not.
You're not-
He's
I am
looking
not.
at a blood bowl.
I think you're with him, right?
I'm at the front gates. Though.
You're still at the gate.
Normandy, what happened down below?
Well, we were fighting. You left. Bjorn and I were able to efficiently.
I stayed.
But we saved Alina.
Hello. Helena look any different? You said she was okay.
More.
She looks fine. How are you fine?
Oh yeah, they didn't even really see her looking.
It's been a lot. I'm
Okay.
not really fine,
Okay.
but I'll be okay.
That's good. It's very good. What happened here?
I think we might have won.
Who's that?
Pointing at
Demantrius.
Demantrius, yeah. I think Veer maybe ought to explain that one.
Does he have his cloak? Did you give him his cloak?
He refused it.
Yeah, she offered it.
So he's just sitting like basically almost naked on the hard earth.
But
Demantrius, thank you.
He just nods at you.
I will reach in my bag and hand him a small bottle of like the spider venom wine from home.
You see there's a moment of like joy. He just kind of laughs when he takes it. He opens it. He'll drink it.
Yeah, I think we won, Whisper. We won.
All of our or most of our soldiers are in the castle. Something was coming, but we have about 27, 30 or so left. A lot of the Edenari are dead. Like, a lot.
Yeah,
We fought real good.
Oh, so
Aaron lifted a
yeah.
gate.
What do you mean something's coming?
yeah, right. Where's Bjorn?
As Bjorn and Brill are left at the gates with the rest of our soldiers.
No one was too tired to make the trek up here.
He was focused in a blood bowl.
He lifted a gate and was exhausted by it.
I don't want to play.
Aaron helped him lift the gate. And that was very impressive.
Honestly, I think I just gave him the final push he needed. When I got there, I started to lift it. I felt it.
Now that he's not a barbarian, he's just notoriously strong.
All right. I think we better
you
get
said
down and see if he's all right.
What's coming?
I don't know. It sounded big. The Blood Sorcerers were splitting their army, and then I left.
All right. I think we better get back down there.
Don't worry, there were 2 doors blocking the way. I'm sure they're fine.
I wonder if someone closed the other one.
I was going to say something, but I didn't think of it.
I know. It all happened
I'm
so
pretty
fast.
sure it was Brill.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no.
Oh yeah, we never saw it.
Yeah, but Aaron didn't.
Yeah.
Is it still happening because Akiris is dead?
I've been running this entire time. How long did it take us to get up?
It took you a few minutes, yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I think you were booking it. You also had to find the way up, so.
Yeah.
What is this place? As you look out at the mountain, you're on basically the top of a mountain. Yeah, it took you quite a
Yeah.
time to get up here.
And the portal's destroyed, right? The opening.
The opening to the well.
thing.
To the
Yeah.
Balrog.
All right.
Trapped down there.
I mean,
Gandalf.
I do think we ought to get. I mean, we don't know that the fight's over, right?
Correct.
I mean,
There's really, I mean, does it look like there's a way to go outside
Where
of
did the
back
armies
towards the
go?
castle?
You'd have to go back down into the castle.
Where-
Could we hear the screams from up here? Okay.
When you were running up, did you see the harpies?
We were inside.
Oh, wait, eventually you go outside, though.
Correct.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
Mountain.
Would I have
you
ever
s-
seen them at all, or
You didn't see him.
not a clue? Not a
They
clue.
were
Cass, did you see any of them?
coming.
I didn't see anything. No. Is it really over? Is he dead?
Yes.
Well, he's definitely dead. Does he have clothing on?
Curious? Yeah.
Yeah, so I want to check out if he's got anything.
Perfect. So he has, he's got 4 these like ruby, like he has a ruby ring, he has a pure gold ring, he's wearing a silver ring, and then he's wearing another just plain gold ring. You notice that he has a golden necklace that comes down into this. It looks like a sun, like wrapped in thorns
Oh my god.
necklace.
I have one of those as a trophy. I don't care which one.
He is wearing his. He's wearing this like red and white, like a gown that has this black fur at the top, and it goes down into a long like Victorian style cloak. That's kind of shredded up.
Yeah.
You notice that he has a dagger that's just completely bejeweled.
More bejeweled
I
daggers.
like a bejeweled dagger.
I mean, why would he not have one of those?
Yeah.
And he also has a rapier that looks to be made of pure silver.
Whoa.
Oh, he's a werewolf.
And it was so 2 gold rings, and then it was a
ruby and a silver.
Which one of these do you want?
It looks silver. You're not sure if it is silver.
If you don't care, I would take the ruby one.
You can have it.
I don't want anything else.
All right. Now that I think we've got the important stuff out of the way, we really should go to help Bjorn.
Just real quick. From the cut where Demetrius hit him, is there anything weird about the cut?
You also find a key.
Did
Like you find a.
Is
you
there a
find
dog whistle?
thing.
It's like a white key.
Ooh, can I take it? Is there a dog whistle for the jackals?
You do not see a dog whistle on him. He doesn't. He can probably just control them.
Ayla. What does the cut look like on him from where Demetrius hit him? With the
Like it's a gash. Like the blade cut. Like it's going all the way down his torso.
Just looks like a normal cut though.
Yeah.
Okay.
Norm, can you still identify if something is magical?
No,
No.
I can.
Power.
Can I-
Will be power. Who needs utility spells when you can cast power? Unlimited power.
I have darkness.
Very useful.
It's useful.
It can be.
Can I do like an arcane check on him? See if
Sleeping
like
in.
I could like sense anything off of his body.
I was thinking
Any,
like
weird-
all the jewelry we took off.
Oh yeah.
too.
I don't have identify.
Just the one
No.
ruby ring was the
Yeah, I
only
mean,
magic.
detect magic would do it. But.
No, the silver stuff's interesting.
Yeah, I'm not worried about using any magic at the immediate moment because
Okay.
it sounds like we're not done with this.
Oh, maybe.
I'm gonna-
Are we going back down?
I think, yeah, unless you see a trail going away from here, but I highly doubt that.
But we gotta get Bjorn.
Yeah, we gotta get you. Yeah, that too.
I'm gonna-
And Mike Lint.
Yeah.
Not leaving that behind.
I'm gonna walk over to Demetrius and take off a large cloak or large coat from under my cloak and hand it to him. It's like, I need this, and I'll just walk away. It's like, I don't know who that is still.
As you're walking away, he
probably
just kind of looks at it and goes, "This looks like it was hard won."
Succession.
Should probably
6. Long odyssey of the coast.
Odyssey of the Coat. That should be the title of the whole campaign.
Code Odyssey.
I'll look at him. Oh, will you come with us? For a little while, at least.
I have nowhere else to go at the moment. And he looks at you, and you're not powerful enough. But he stands up, and he hands you back the empty bottle.
Kill him. Take his souls.
Take his soul. We got this. I'm at full health.
So, Torrin, as you're looking up, you kind of look down at Akiris, and you see him, and it's just like that same memory of the asylum just
Right.
is like embedded in your head. But now he looks so pathetic.
Did I heal from him like the normal roll I would have rolled?
Normal, half the normal roll.
I didn't even roll damage.
Yeah, go ahead.
As I'm looking at him, I'll walk away.
Sick.
Head back towards the castle.
He liked it.
Good
We don't judge.
All right. Well, let's go back to our friends.
You guys start to head down the mountain. It's going to take you a few minutes to get down. I mean, quite a few minutes.
As I'm walking away from him, I just want to take a glance because I haven't been like up to where he was. Just look around. If does anything look like besides just this hole in the ground that's now exploded in, anything piquing my interest?
Not up here.
Okay.
No, that would have been it, and they destroyed it.
Sure.
So
So we're
As
walking down.
they come down, as you come down into the entryway, you hear, and that's why you've got to just keep trying your best, because they might be a good army, but we're gooder. And Brill has continued to
Like half an hour.
encourage them.
After
they look less ready.
after I had requested that the head captain rally his troops, you just got into
I just
it.
kept going
That's great.
Perfect.
So
with my 10.
You guys want to do anything before they get there?
well, yeah,
He's giving a speech, so like we'll let him do his thing.
I actually have a question. So you said that
Somebody
they
slow
all-
clap for me, please.
they started like screaming, right? When that happens, I'd like to assume that I was getting back with my little tea kettle full of blood. Are they incapacitated out there?
You
Are
heard
they?
the door shut.
I thought it was a.
He shut the doors.
There's the portcullis, and then he also shut the doors on.
Okay, well, I would open a door and look outside.
So as you do go to reach the door, the guard puts it up there. Speech isn't over yet.
I'm getting the hint. I'll leave it alone.
This is
There's no hint.
I would peek out.
Yeah, no, he still has his hand on the door.
We need to see why they're screaming.
All right.
Thank you. Open the door.
Arrow comes through.
Are they like keeled over, like fetal position, in pain? Do I see people turning to dust? Are they running away?
Cool.
What are they doing?
You open the door and you look out on a landscape, and you notice that several of these blood sorcerers are keeling over. They look rather gaunt, and like they don't look like they could hurt you anymore. Like they've dispersed, and you see them just kind of like, some of them are shaking, some of them are on the ground, like convulsing. What do you want to do?
I would immediately throw open the doors and lead a charge. Immediately.
Okay, so you throw open the doors,
And go to open the gate, and I would rally the troops and say, I would
right
cut
at the
Brill
moment
off.
I say, but we're gooder! And then we go.
And then
And then they're like, oh, it's we're going.
one of the older ones are like, grammar's important.
As we're running out, I'd be yelling to our people to stick together still, just in case they can counterattack.
Okay, are you investigating? Are you just gonna slaughter? Like
Slaughter. Oh, slaughter. Because I don't know what's happening upstairs. I just know that this is an opportunity for a counterattack.
Okay. Are you sure?
Yes.
But what if they're turning human?
Well, I mean,
You're
how
talking
many
of
is he
Bjorn,
gonna
not
kill?
Trevor.
Shut
As
up!
Bjorn tries to throw open the gates to lead this charge,
Wait, are we done
stand
there
there,
yet?
blood pouring out of my mouth, my leg broken in half. Give me a minute.
It takes us a minute to get down there, right? I would like to have an awkward conversation with Helena on the way down.
Okay.
So like, just back up a minute. So I'll go like kind of just like sulk back.
Technomancer. Technomancer.
So I'll just kind of sulk back and just like walk next to her and talk very quietly and awkwardly, and it's like, so, you know, like I kind of wanted to tell you, but I didn't want to tell you, at first, but then, you know, then it kind of got too long, And then like we were, then we actually are friends. And then I'm like, that's gonna be hurtful. And then I was hoping you would kind of just forget about it. But you just like kept talking about it. And then, but I still probably was never gonna say anything. But then when I saw you like looking like Akiris, I was like, well, maybe this'll help you. And so, yeah.
Fear, I believe in a life for a life.
Dang, she gonna kill
You
you.
probably could have killed me. But you didn't.
I thought about it. But when we were all laying unconscious after Demantrius struck, I saw my brother, and he showed me the truth. And it wasn't your fault.
I mean, kind of.
It was your power, but it wasn't you.
Well, I'm glad that he sees it that way, and I'm glad that, I think that, like, he's in your vial now.
He's forever in my light. But don't ever keep something like this from me again.
I don't think I have anything else. I don't think.
Aaron walks up. What are you talking about?
I was talking quietly, Aaron, and that's called eavesdropping, and it's
I was
rude.
just trying to. Well, obviously, it's rude. That's why I wanted to know. Are you talking about me?
Yes.
Aaron, I've missed you.
Helena, we heard all about why this happened, and I just want to say next time, stick with the group.
Yes.
And I do think you might need to talk about what happened with Inari to everyone.
Oh my
Because
god.
they made some big accusations against you.
Have you seen what happened to that Inari? They're all dead.
Most of them are dead.
Yes.
Who said it before she had a chance to Akiris?
No.
We're up.
Oh, it was.
Who was
It was
Arthas.
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 All right, so you guys are all back together.
Did I have any weird issues getting my super glint on our way back through?
Oh, so let's go ahead and do that scene. So you get back to the place and you find your super glint, and it is like hollowed out. It looks like just like a quartz that's been completely like
But it's
it
not
doesn't
black?
glow
They
anymore.
ate all of it.
Well,
But the room isn't covered in darkness anymore.
Maybe you can take that back to the Athelion and fill it up.
Rechargeable glints.
well,
Are you tired of your glints going out? Come
Energy.
to the Athelian Emporium store.
are you tired of endless darkness sucking it all up?
For only $9.99, you can get your glint recharged.
You can feed
Oh wait,
your
there's
darkness.
more.
Are you tired of the starving darkness? Boy, howdy, I'm hungry.
Is that pesky darkness always creeping up on you at night?
All right, so the big question is whether we get there in time for Torin to stop Bjorn's bloodbath.
How
people can he kill?
Everybody else is allowed us. Let's see what happens. How about we see what happens?
No.
I mean, yeah, so we go down there and what's
I mean, we might be too late.
Yeah, I think you're going to be too late. It's a long walk. It's a goddamn castle.
Right.
I mean, I did save my speech for them coming down.
That is
He
true, though.
walked
He
out
said,
at the end
like,
of
so
my
the group's
speech.
not really ready yet.
You know what? You asked me and then immediately cut me off. So I'm coming back.
That's
I'm
cheap.
saying we're leading a charge outside. And what happens, happens.
Okay, cool. So you open the door. What do you say?
I very luckily, as Brill is finishing, yell very loudly, the time to strike is now! And I'll go over and I'm going to pull the lever to the portcullis so it starts raising and I'm
now
going to be
it's
first
stuck
one out.
again.
Okay. You run out.
That's what I was saying all
So the
along.
27 men and women will run out. Do you go out too?
Yeah.
Okay, so
Are we down there?
I don't think so.
quite.
There's
Oh,
no
we're
way.
not there.
Yeah. So, so you run out.
Have I
and
seen any of these things before?
yeah, you've seen. So these
Okay.
are the blood sorcerers.
Okay.
But you notice that they're like falling to the ground, keeling over in pain, and they don't seem like. None of them have weapons, and they're writhing. So as you reach the first ones, like a couple of them are unconscious. And so what do you do when you reach the like?
I would go to the first standing one.
So one of them's like hunched over, like just kind of like looks, and he looks up at you. What do you do?
Okay. So I'm going to, as I run up, just have a one big healthy swing back. Does he say anything? Do I notice anything as I'm going to swing?
No, stop.
Friendship.
Perception check.
Okay. 17.
So he looks like something like he doesn't look as menacing. He doesn't really say anything. He just kind of looks up at you with forlorn, sick, in a daze. But he doesn't look the same as the things you've been fighting. And like I guess with one hand, he just kind of like, somebody wouldn't say anything.
I'm gonna stop my swing, and like grab him by his shirt. Who do you worship? And like if he doesn't answer like right away, I'm gonna like shake him.
Okay.
Who do you worship?
He looks up at you and his eyes roll into the back of his head. And as he falls to the ground, you notice like his body kind of withers, ages, and you see a gash across his neck that you did not cause just appear.
I'm gonna throw his body back, and then I'm gonna hold out my arm to everybody following behind me, like to stop the counterattack.
Okay.
And then I'd like to just wait 15, 20 seconds and see what happens.
Okay. So one guy just throws a spear though. Ah!
Oh, he does? Yeah. Okay, then we're gonna fucking slaughter.
Like, you like literally were like stop, but like the guy's like he just.
Oh,
runs
one
out.
of our guys.
Yeah.
That's fine. That
He's
happens.
He was so inspired.
And you see this one guy just like no, and it just goes straight through his chest, and flies
That's
back
fine.
to the ground.
That's okay.
A couple of moments pass, and all of a sudden you notice that many of them, you start seeing wounds appear, just like just randomly appear. You see several of them like have these chain marks like burned into their skin, just start appearing like scars, and they fall to the ground. And of the, let's say there's 100 plus of them, by the end of this moment of writhing and pain, there's about 30 who are standing. Some of them walk, like some of them have lost their arms or their legs, or they are bleeding from their side, but they look human.
I think this is the only time in my entire life that I've said this. It's time to take prisoners. And I'd like to lead the group to corral those last survivors to figure the hell out what's happening.
Okay, perfect. You notice, so as you start to take survivors, you see, well, let's go ahead and do a perception check from you and
So they had parted for something big. That's what is there somebody?
yeah, so you see, it is dead, but it is just a giant dude, like a
What we first saw?
one of those.
The ribbon dancers.
Perception.
5 for me.
10.
So 10, you're looking out and you see, I mean, probably 600 plus feet away, kind of on the edge of the battlefield, you see 2 horses, and you notice that there are 2 figures riding them, still dressed in all white, and they are riding away.
Oh, hell no.
Oh.
Don't let them get away.
Well, what the fuck are we gonna ride?
Buffalo.
Shadows.
You do notice that a lot of those like wrangled things, like they look like dogs.
I say, are any of the jackal like
They
things?
look like dogs.
They look like dogs.
Oh,
Are any of them alive?
No.
No.
one.
And they're like above.
I'm gonna assume there's no horses around.
Pick up.
It's interesting breed.
And I
to
boop
know
them.
why.
There is a stable though.
one that gave
Martin's
birth to a
plot
baby
pointing that they're
puppy.
corgis and golden doodles.
Okay, hang on.
Plot point that one
hang on.
had a puppy just
Yeah,
before death, and
can
now
Brill- can Brill have a
I'm
puppy?
picking it up.
I feel
Plot
like
point.
Brill's gonna have a
Let it
of
happen.
of mice and men moment. Lenny, he's gonna just any surviving puppies.
Spoilers.
Okay,
So salty.
so
Thought it was
I
about
need an
mice.
actual group consensus. There might be horses in a stable for Brill and I to chase those assholes down.
I'm gonna say the rest of the group gets there at this point, though. Like time
I
is
would-
passing. I'm gonna say a few minutes have passed. Like
Okay.
a lot of minutes.
Can I search
15,
the big
20
dude
minutes.
before?
Yeah.
So if we come like staggering around the door and we see you and you're like pointing,
Yeah.
About
oh, stop him!
how
Normandy!
how far off?
They're 900 feet now.
Oh,
Okay.
jeez.
Can you teleport over there?
No.
I'm gonna run to the stable.
Okay. You get to the stable and you notice that most of the horses have had their throats intentionally cut.
Hey.
All of them? You
Damn
said
it.
most.
Yes, they're all dead.
All of them.
Except for 2 that are being ridden away.
Okay, I'll report
There's
back.
2
to
empty
Brill.
stalls. If only those horses were still here, we could chase them.
Where did they go?
Where's the second stable?
While those of us who were up and just got back down,
Where's the horse daddy?
I look at you. I like walk towards the stables.
Like, are any of them look like not as bad as the others?
The horses?
Yeah.
I want to point the one that's the least bloody.
Okay. You
This
find it.
one. This one.
It's being ridden in the distance.
I'll kind of touch it and I'll like give it some hit points.
No
Or
way.
is it like dead?
Zombie horse.
Are they dead?
No, they
dead, or-
would
dead,
have.
dead.
They would have just killed it.
Everybody but us gets it healed.
Well,
I mean, they are
were
900 feet away.
More than 18 seconds.
Oh, so death save length, not like 5 minutes.
She doesn't have revivify, so
Yeah, it would. Yeah, they would have to be like
Like last 30 seconds.
like rolling their death saves.
If-
No.
Okay.
Okay.
Damn.
What's
Yeah.
this?
That would have been
horse?
so cool.
6-second level horse.
Shadow Steed
Shadow
2.0.
And then it just
think I
like
do have
dies
that.
later.
Damn it. Okay.
You get within 100 yards and then
Torin, we do.
I would have chased those.
yeah,
bastards
those
down.
of us that were walking down, as we got to the bottom and trying to get the lay of the land, I'm going to cast Aura of Vitality. So the 4 of us, Dudu, me, and Helena, we each get 5d6 hit points. It'll be over the course of a minute. So if that's relevant at all.
I
Is it 5d6?
Yeah, each of us gets 5d6.
Wow.
I've heard of Shadow Facts. This is Shadow Call.
show us the meaning of haste.
Shadow Call is
text.
faster.
shadow text message.
Do you re-roll it,
I love on
Kevin?
the magic card.
No, you go for it.
It's haste, and then it has the description of what haste is as a magic
That's-
card.
As
Show us the
we're,
meaning of haste.
as we're walking down, you said some of them were obviously dead, some of them were unconscious, and then some like got up, right? Using kind of my threads of life, I want to see if anyone laying down is just unconscious.
They are.
I'm gonna kind of act like I'm looking at the body, and I will go find one that's unconscious and siphon it.
Cool.
You do so.
Oh.
I
Perception check.
It's up to you.
I mean, like, so you're like, we're like surveying the battlefield, and you go over and you like kneel
Yeah,
down.
you were.
I don't know what
you were-
happened yet.
You were just with me.
Okay, I don't see a thing.
I see it all because I got a dirty.
What do they got?
A dirty 20.
I just assume you're picking their pockets.
Yeah.
What you got for me?
Nothing.
Maybe
as
you
she's-
can look at some of these.
Oh, I
other
gave
ones.
you a ruby
Hang on.
ring.
Hang on.
I find something that's from the comics.
Horses.
You are looking at the horses in the stable.
with her, and she
I went
left.
up there and then I walked her and she left. I did walk away and start
It was
looking
with
at
her.
bodies.
Yeah.
Whether he followed me, I don't
He
know.
rolled a 20. So
Yeah, I came out, and all of a sudden you walk to a body and go, and you suck a
I'm
fucking
searching
soul out.
it.
Searching it as I see
Straw.
shadows going up your arm. I'm just like, there,
Novia.
what the hell is that?
Singer.
What are you doing?
I am putting it out of its misery. It will not live.
What?
Oh, no.
Obviously.
No, this one is brain dead.
How do you even know what that is?
That's not.
I've seen it. It's not I've seen it before.
Just
You
smell
know
it.
that I have the power to sense life, and if someone's near death.
I think they're all near death.
You know I can.
It was laying on the ground like a root vegetable, like a vegetable.
Vera, are you stealing its soul?
I am killing it.
By stealing
This is the way I kill.
Here, this is murder.
You use your axe. I use my.
Why are you surprised now?
Well, we've never
use
seen
a
it
straw.
like this.
This is the way I do
If
things.
you're going to
You've
kill
just
it, why
been
don't
distracted in battle.
These
why
are
don't
living
you-
people.
what? Why would you
Invent and
just poke
trademark
it?
the straw for her to suck soul.
If you want to put
That's a
something
high level.
I
He's
don't
a
question the way that you guys do your magic.
it just. But then, what do you do with their soul? How do they move on to the afterlife? How are they able to?
This big guy have it.
What is the? What meaning does their life have if you take their soul like this?
I
They
feel.
still go to Umtharis, but these probably don't because they won't believe it.
Guys, I think we should take a look at this. And as Aaron is pointing out, you notice one of the things that were unconscious gets up, and it still looks like a blood sorcerer. This one looks like, so as you were in the battle, this one looks like one of the like leaders or one of the stronger, not a thrall.
Where are those other two probably are like that then too.
Yeah.
That left.
Your friends like them. You can join us.
Does he still have like
my
a?
hand axe?
Does he still have like a bloodlust in his eye?
Not yet. He looks weak.
The two who ran off.
Him horse blood.
Where do they go?
No attempt to attack you.
So I guess I didn't say it. I should have said it.
You should have drained that one.
22.
That's a hit.
Fine.
Okay.
I
I'll
will.
cut
I
him
would.
down.
I would go try to hit it with my blade and
converge
then
on it.
drain on it.
You guys all converge on it?
Yeah.
Yeah, so after you guys fight it for a few moments, like it dies. Like you actually kill it. Like you cut it apart and it doesn't, your blades actually are able to,
Like we start like stomping it like the printer in Office Space. Just
you just kill it.
oh.
I don't think you guys like curb stop it.
That's what you think. We're trying to get those dark doors open.
Yeah, obviously. Okay. All right. I guess. So what happened at the top of the keep? And
Okay.
who is this?
Yeah, let's start.
Other Umtharan.
Let's start from when we went into the castle. Found Helena down in the basement. She was helping out this guy who turns out to be one of Veer's people, who she's been looking for. You told us about that, right? You told us.
Yeah.
about
You.
that?
Yes.
Right.
When I found his cloak and stuff too.
That's right. Yeah, near the beginning. So he led us up to the top. We fought Arthas. He was struck down.
Ah, no,
Arcturus.
Arcturus, sorry.
Arcturus.
Yeah,
Arthas
Arcturus.
ran away.
I was thinking about the two running away still. Arcturus, and long story short, we came back down. And there's a lot of details in there.
Victorious.
Right.
Victorious, yes.
You begin to hear mumbling coming from the Avenari near you, and they are all pointing toward Helena. That witch.
Excuse me.
Yes. I'm gonna whisper what I've been told to Bjorn.
So Helena, there's about, what, 12?
I would have told you.
11.
11 Avenari, and
Or
their
no, I'm
swords
sorry,
are
9.
still drawn, and they are gathering together, and they're looking right at Helena.
Sorry, guys.
I'll step in between them.
Yeah. Helena, you can tell them that is because you were under his thrall. You're no longer under his thrall. That's why you did it, right?
In a sense.
Lie.
Sounds good to me. Intermission.
I gave you the biggest out.
Innocent.
Oh my
Yeah, that's what she said. Innocence. That's
Innocent.
Innocent.
I'm innocent.
Ryan's leveling up right now, so that's important stuff. I get it.
Constitution.
Great.
Yep.
So, a couple of quick things. Just if you're joining us, This is Role Seekers. We're a group of local gamers just like you. Role play for your enjoyment. Everything you see is improvised, except for the lore. We just got our proofs for The Curse of the Dread D'Amour, and we will be starting to ship out here at the end of the month. So if you've not filled out your backer kit surveys on Kickstarter, please do so immediately. We're going to be sending out an email tomorrow because those will lock this Friday. So you got to send us your address so that we can ship your stuff. And if we don't get it by this Friday, you'll have to reach out to us individually so that we can ship your stuff to you. So awesome. And then also, Martin Bunicki has a new book coming out. You want to talk about that?
Oh, yeah, sure. So I have been designing tabletop role-playing games for dummies, and it is now available for pre-order on Amazon or Barnes & Noble. And in fact, if you're a Barnes & Noble member, you can save 25% if you order it by Friday. I know, huge steal.
I just paid 18
Steal
something
it?
earlier today
What?
for it.
Steal it?
Well,
And it'll be published in November.
probably
So-
want to support Barnes and Noble because I don't want any of them to go out of business.
Right. So if you love your
You
local
like
book,
Barnes.
it'll be anywhere books are available.
That's awesome. Congratulations,
It'll be
Martin.
at
you.
local bookstores,
Libraries?
tiny
And
bookstores.
libraries.
Oh, really? I was joking.
Well, that's
cool.
The dummies books are in a lot of places.
No one goes to the
You
library.
can go to your local library and fill out a form to request.
Yeah, I
in
was
the
gonna
Bible.
say you should. I will go do that. Every library,
Everyone ever.
everyone I ever go to.
And I should point out that there will be copies of The Curse of Dread D'Amour on sale at Gen Con.
Yes.
Booth 167 at the Gaming Honors booth.
67, that'll be
if you-
And Hero Pin.
And Hero Pins. We'll have all sorts of goodies for
What are-
sale at booth 167.
And
167.
all of. What about the dummies?
It won't be done yet.
But you could pre-order it there. You could show them where to
I'll
pre-order
have a
it.
flyer.
Yeah.
Stop by for a flyer.
Big QR code. Tattooed. Scanned right here.
You really better keep up on that domain.
Buy a permanent one, man. Naivete says, congratulations, Martin.
Thank you, Naivete.
All right, everyone. So let's go ahead and jump back into the game.
Yeah.
Jane there?
Yeah.
Oh, God, yeah, I have to deal with this. I don't want to deal with this as a DM.
She said innocence.
Yeah.
Innocence, the name of my dog.
He's not that innocent.
What you mean, innocence? So, the Evanari at this point look very upset. They've just fought beside you tooth and nail. And now you are harboring the person who is responsible for their civilization's death.
They could have told us that.
So they
They do know what.
they're murmuring amongst themselves, that's the one. She's the one. She's the one that let them in.
She's me.
Wait. I'm sure there's an explanation for this. Just like how these people here are no longer under the control of the Blood Sorcerer. Helena?
Yes, please. Give me a chance to explain.
Okay.
It all began when the Evanari attacked at the Sorcerer Festival.
Yeah, no, you're fine, Jamie.
Oh, okay. You made a face, so I wasn't sure.
The festival, the blood ceremony.
They tried taking an arrow to a cuirass, and it ultimately ended up hitting me. And amongst the bloodshed and the attacking,
It
I-
hit you. You jumped in front of it.
She doesn't have to tell the.
I know, but I need to make sure that we all know that.
We know what happened.
and amongst the bloodshed and the attacking, once the Evanari started to retreat, I was left behind. And I felt betrayed that someone as close to my kind would leave me there. And the one person that did save me was a Curus. And at that moment, I felt some sort of alliance to him until I saw the true him. But he did ask me for a favor, and that was to meet with the Lord of the Evanari. And I thought that I at least owed him that, being betrayed. I knew that I wasn't going to be able to get in without some sort of ruse, so we set up a trap. But I promise you, it wasn't supposed to be an attack. It was Alendra's brother, Arthas, that went against a Curus and the mission and led an entire army in. Once I knew of this, I tried to warn as many people as I could to prepare.
All right. So, Jamie, roll a d12. You need to beat my d12.
Okay.
In the meantime, can I insight check?
Yeah, of course. I rolled an 8.
I rolled an 8.
You beat it, so you're okay. So, but I need a deception check. Luckily for you, no one was there to see you jump in front of the arrow.
I've got an insight check of 25.
Need to beat Kevin's 25.
Call him out.
I got an 11.
They beat. You got an 11 for deception?
Yeah.
Okay, they do not believe you.
Kill Bjorn.
That's not the way it happened. She's responsible for letting them in, and our entire people are now dead. If you side with her, we will not help you.
When we found her, for one,
Jamie.
we didn't know that any of this happened. We've been trying to rescue her for a long time. When we found your people, we didn't know what happened. But when we found her, she was turned like everyone else. And even if she did what she did, do we know that it was by her own choice?
Persuasion.
$11.
Gotta insight that too.
I mean, I'm not.
I know. They're just like their instinct. It's their instincts. 15 again. They're not swayed.
I'm going to.
Brill comes out and goes,
But we fought so good.
come on. I mean, come on. Come on.
Just one little massacre.
Come on.
That's what you do?
Come on.
I'm gonna. God damn it. I'm gonna take out my hand axe.
Can he roll?
And I'm gonna.
There's too many minuses.
I'm gonna cut open my hand.
I'm gonna cut up with my hand like blood.
They're already sick of me listening.
This is real magic.
You think
my
witches
hand
did
deck.
this? We did this. Go ahead. Go ahead and cut your hand.
Thank you. I'm going to
away.
cut open my hand with my hand axe, and I'm going to hold it 2 inches from Helena's face.
She throws up in
One of the Amadars like, what the fuck?
If
throws up in the
if she
open
was
room.
still against you, she would be salivating at the sight of my blood.
Is that how it works?
It's, drank blood.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if the question if she's still a blood sorcerer is in. I don't think that's in question.
Try
But-
cutting yourself again.
When
You'll get more here.
Whisper, stab him.
I can't remember the dude.
Be careful. They won't heal you.
Arcurus. When she was under the control of Arcurus.
She said, in a sense.
She said innocence.
Why would she say that?
She was pleading her innocence.
Holy shit.
Can I ask?
God, we're
is it-
so bad at
Is it true that you left her behind to die?
I wasn't there. I don't know. None of us were because none of us rolled the die. Most of those people are dead.
Listen, who was your biggest enemy? Akirus.
We were able to survive Akirus for hundreds of years.
He was planning, his whole goal was to destroy you, and we killed him.
But only one of our kind could get in, and she got in.
Yeah, that was probably not a good idea.
And that's why I said, in a sense, I will forever live with
Helena.
that guilt.
Boy, she's gonna have to live with that forever.
Good.
She's gonna hurt more than you are.
The siege was not supposed to happen, but it was one of your own that let it.
They just can't seem to quantify this. So, they put their weapons away, and they start walking back to their people.
Hey,
And you have a feeling that if you go with Helena, they will not help you.
stop. Let me ask you something. What do your people need now?
One of them turns around. We have to start over.
How can Helena make it up to you? What can she do for you to prove her loyalty?
There's nothing.
Can you do one thing, not for her, but for the rest of us? Is that after some time, if you think of something, reach out and she'll do whatever it takes.
They just nod and walk away. At this, you still have your you have 27 minus. You have 18, right? It's 18.
18
There
knights.
were 9 of them.
Yeah.
9.
Sorry, I was wrong. Yeah, so you have your 18 knights left over. They kind of look at Helena. They've never met her, but this kind of puts them at odds. But Cass walks up to kind of the group, the ones that she's been with the whole time. It's a disturbing story, but it doesn't matter. We stand with you. But we will be watching her.
Were there, Alina, were there anybody else held prisoner in the castle? Do we need to free anyone else?
Demetrius,
Oh shit.
they're Demetrius says they're dead. They're dead.
All right.
Geneva connections.
But they died for a good cause.
Me?
All right. Do we
Round up who's left.
So
go back?
I think we have. Do you think those two are gonna return here?
I don't think they have any reason to at this point. I don't.
And then what's gonna happen, Aaron? What's gonna happen when the chain finds out?
Well, likely they'll subjugate this land. You're asking Aaron?
Yeah.
Likely they'll subjugate the land. I don't know. Why are you asking me?
No reason.
Their influence will surely spread. It won't be immediate, but when it begins to take effect, it will snowball quickly.
I think we need to, I don't know, not let people know that they're dead.
Would it be worth it for us to try and keep the castle for ourselves?
Maybe,
We should at least
We've
stay
got
here.
We've got a lot of people who are looking for homes at this point that we can't really fit into our camp anymore.
We don't want the chain to know that they're not here.
We're like weeks away from our home base, aren't we?
2 weeks.
Long. It's gotta be longer.
No, 2 weeks from the Twilight, or our base to here. 2 weeks also to the
Yeah, that sounds
base.
right. So at this
Is the
point,
map that
Cass,
we have-
I mean not Cass,
Did we
Xander
check
and stuff
the
are probably all
castle for a
way
portal?
I'm gonna pull out the map of Oh, the map of Dragda is only of Dragda. Like it doesn't go any further.
Correct.
Are there any of those weird portal glimpses?
Back up at Dragda, we didn't completely clear out the place. We came across it, but we didn't. Shoot, what did we do?
I just wonder if
You
there's
guys
any way
melted the
to.
glaciers around here.
Right.
Is there any way to get from here to like
From
anywhere?
right here?
Like, is there any type of
did you
weird
check the
gate
hole?
thing here?
I haven't. I mean,
Well,
I
I
haven't
think
seen one here. At
We
least.
could explore. We didn't go. We raced up to the top.
We should stay here for the evening. We have to keep an eye on these thralls that have been relinquished.
The castle itself doesn't look that old, right?
It looks very old.
Oh, does it?
Yeah.
This place might be old enough where there's one here, but I mean, we haven't checked the entire place.
Demetrius or Helena, do you know anything about the castle?
Demetrius doesn't say anything. He lets Helena talk though.
I don't know if she can hear us.
Lena, did you see anything like a portal?
I wasn't able to go that far into the castle on my own.
So maybe we should do a little bit of exploring.
Yeah, well, first step, I mean, I don't think any of us are feeling like traveling at the immediate moment, so we can probably clear out the castle, make sure there's nothing sneaky waiting for us, and lock it up tight. And
Yeah, because it was Akira's who was like messing with the layout of the castle, right?
So
we assume so.
Aaron just kind of looks at everyone. Right on to the next bloody thing. Can we take a moment to we shouldn't be alive? And you see some of the other knights just kind of nodding.
Yeah,
For shit's sake, let's open up some ale and drink or something.
No, of course, that's the point. We're
What the
gonna,
hell are we doing with these guys?
Maybe they've got some good things to drink inside.
yeah.
I'll keep an eye on them.
There's like 15 to 30 of them.
Of the prisoners.
Okay.
Trevor, do you still have your blood teapot?
But are any of them look like they could talk yet?
Yeah.
Yeah, we should probably talk to all of these people.
We should find cells to keep them in.
Well, do they look dangerous?
How about-
We should
They're like
assume they
missing
are.
Looks at the secret.
How about we leave all of the thralls or former thralls or whatever they are out here for now. We'll keep the knights out here as well, just to keep an eye on them. We'll clear out the castle. We know there's dungeons down in the basement. Make sure that everything's copacetic inside. We'll take the people, put them in the dungeons. We can question them then. We can have our ale then. We can take a moment, figure out what we want to do next.
I like it. Generally, I like it.
Spoken like a true general.
I'll let's do it.
Yeah, right.
ale.
Okay.
All right, so you guys head into the castle. So you open the doors, and as you open the going back in, you notice that feeling you've got of the corridors extending, they don't. It just like something feels different about the keep.
Probably the death of Arcurus. Hopefully.
So I don't think we should, because there could be traps and things. I could look for them, but I don't think we should split up right now.
I don't think there's any.
We could go slowly.
Yeah. So I will be checking for traps.
Perfect.
especially-
I'll let you know if
Yeah.
And as we head towards the castle, I'm gonna kind of lag behind with Helena a little bit, and I'll grab her arm. I don't know what happened. I know what you said wasn't the complete truth. Everything is done. There's nothing we can change at this point. But if this ever happens again, I will stop you. And I keep walking.
Dang.
Ditto.
I love Ditto.
You head through the keep. So as you explore the keep, Helena, even you see it kind of for the first time. All the doors open themselves to you. There are no secrets. There are no twisting corridors. There are no shadows that bar the way forward. And you find yourself in a rather defensible fortress. The fortress goes upwards of 5 stories. It also has a main section that's like a fortress keep, and then it also has 2 large towers that go onto the sides. A lot of it's embedded into the rock face of the mountain. You see the rooms that you've come across several times. You find the boiler room where Demetrius was prisoner. You'll find the prisons down below with the corpses that have been drained of life. You find the double staircase leading up into the throne room. You find the extremely long throne room with the secret doors that lead out into the mountain pass behind. And then as you explore, you're going to find all manner of rooms, everything from parlors, ballrooms. You'll find a quartermaster area. You find an armory. You find many, many, many bedrooms that would have kept a lot of the thralls in place. In the mountain passes, you find that there are caverns that extend out, and it looks like there's hundreds and hundreds of beds and things inside the caverns where other thralls are kept. You find stables. You'll find kennels for the dogs. And then basically you're going to find anything that you would normally find in a keep. Kitchens, mess halls, the like. So it's a fortress.
A library?
You'll find a library. Yeah. So
Treasure room.
So yeah, you will find a treasury. The treasury is, you'll find food. That would be in the quartermaster area. You find stock. So basically, you have a lot of.
But the
provisions.
treasury.
Let's divide it up.
Well, what's there?
So the treasury is full of tribute from the peasants. So you'll find gold. I mean, you can't carry it all. It's a full kingdom
Any
treasury.
glints?
No, they don't usually. There's not a lot of glints.
Aaron's like, we should really return this to the people.
And then give me investigation checks.
Yeah, well. Yeah, I won't.
Net 20.
23.
21.
13.
17.
That's how you know we're not in combat. All right, Kevin. So your character, you find at the base of the keep, like where the mountain. So like you walk down into like what would be the basement. It's all hewn stone, and then there are these pillars, and then the back of the keep opens up into cavern. So it's almost like the keep. There's no wall. It's like the keep was built into the cavern. So it goes into this small grotto, but it's still part of the keep. So like the ground has been hewn in stone, but it's a mix of natural terrain and then the keep. And in the center of this, you see this stone circle dais. Like it's not raised, it's just in the ground. But you also notice that there is a very large, it's like a basin. It's not filled with anything though. The thing looks like it's several hundred pounds, but it looks completely out of place. Different stone, different architecture, different makeup, and it's just sitting there. And you do not believe that it's part of the original architecture, and it looks much newer than the dais below it.
Sure.
And it sits right on top of the center of the dais.
I don't know what this is. Does it seem? Oh wait, no, thought that was something different.
This thing does not look recognizable, nor does it look that important.
Right.
It's just really heavy.
But
Hey,
it's
Bjorn.
on top of something.
Yeah,
important.
exactly. Hey Bjorn,
Yeah.
want to help me shove this thing off of here?
Absolutely. My favorite thing to do. Lift things up and then put them back down.
Put them back down.
You don't think you'd be able to lift this even with your.
No, we'll end up
You'd
like
have to-
rolling it.
Yeah, you have to.
Yeah, just.
Push.
Are you gonna help?
Yeah.
Are there chunks of rock around the room?
So it goes into caverns, and the caverns extend onward. You hear running water coming further back.
Natural caves.
Yeah.
Cool. 22.
15.
Okay, so you begin to, just like you're using all of your might. Imagine this table, but it's square. That's about how big it is. So you're like barely moving it at all. You're probably going to need more people.
Hey guys.
Oh,
This.
So if you all will try to
Yeah.
move it, you'll be able to move it.
Yeah.
So the whole group tries to move it, and you do. It scrapes along the ground, and as it does, in the center of the dais, you see a keyhole.
Oh.
Roll. I've got this key.
Pick it.
I've got to level it.
Again?
Can we try it?
You got a key
I
again?
know. I just always get the keys.
Yeah, it's because he's not been good at picking locks.
Yeah, it's
Are you the key master?
Are you the lock picking?
What game we saw? We kicked you.
So I am gonna check. I am gonna check for traps.
Yeah, please.
Oh, that's pretty good. 17 plus, I guess, investigate. So
You investigate this
19.
floor, and you believe that at one point there were traps. You see as you blow the dust around the dais, there are all these sigil runes. But whatever magic was on this has been long since extinguished.
I'll roll. Everybody, let's see what happens. Does the key fit?
It does.
It doesn't work.
Okay, so as it clicks, you hear it clicks as and then you hear all of these gears.
I want to
That
back
wasn't
up.
the self-destruct sequence.
Back up, Whisper.
And the dais, so the floor is like circular, and you do see the spirals that like so the floor part of the floor lowers down, and like it turns into a spiral staircase going down.
Oh, I love it when they do that.
While we were investigating, while we were investigating, could I have looked for something particular?
Sure.
To look for Demantrius's armor and clothes.
Oh yeah. You have to investigate.
Okay. I rolled investigation already. I didn't know if that counted.
Let's go ahead and roll another one because you're looking for something very specific.
16.
So you mull over, especially like the prison area where the boiler is, and as you do, Demantrius actually, like you're looking, and Demantrius actually will walk into the room, and you're looking for this like black armor of the Amtharans, and he goes over and you see him dress, and he basically is dressed up in like, it's slight leathers, some like a jerkin, like he looks like a wanderer. He's not in any of the garb of your people. It looks like he is dressed like a wayfarer. Very Highlander.
Where's your actual armor?
I don't need it. It does not serve me anymore.
But you look so much like them.
Like who?
Like, I just point to everyone, or like the people here. Because he's wearing just like regular clothes like you would, right?
He looks like non-Thor.
Yeah. Yes. I'm not a warrior anymore, Veer.
I am.
I have not needed to don my blade in a very long time.
How long were you here?
I lost count. But I knew one day I would leave. He kind of comes nearer to you. You are so young. You do not understand that kingdoms rise and fall like tides. It is only a matter of time. And that we have in abundance.
Yeah, that's true.
Most of my enemies destroy themselves long before I need to.
she just thinks about what he said, and she just nods.
Down below, though, the group is at the
Yeah, we would
secret
have.
scary
That
dais.
would have been before.
Demantrus does not follow there.
All right, everybody just wait.
You don't have the impression he's going to leave. So.
That place
Oh,
is
he does not come
terrifying.
with us here?
He would not come with you.
Everybody just wait a second. And I ignite my dagger with light.
Holy shit! Whisper!
Oh, I know, right? It's like ever since Alina came back, I've got the power.
Look what I found!
Is it a guitar?
Yeah, what?
Look what I found!
Oh my gosh, right.
Maybe a curious plate, do you think?
What
I'm just like him.
what are you gonna name that one?
Isabella?
3?
3?
Probably, yeah. When you find a good name, you just... They're all Isabella. He's the one.
You don't want to call her by the wrong name. That's how they get offended.
Oh.
And he like lights up because he said something people laughed at.
Maybe this one.
Is the guitar
Oh,
look,
God,
is the
that's
guitar look
funny.
very normal? Does it
Why
look
is nobody else laughing?
any different?
It does look a little bit different. It doesn't play quite the same as his other one, but it's not like magical or anything.
I think that one might just be Bella.
I'll call it Bella.
It's different.
All right, should we go down in the scary hole?
Let's go.
Would you like me to play music to lighten the mood?
Sure, I've used
Yeah,
it.
so anyone down there knows we're coming.
There was a big grinding, I think. They got the hint.
Okay, you head down. You head down for a couple of minutes, and as you do, below you enter into a rock face in the cavern that looks as though it was carved long, long ago. You do see some of the remnants of those green structures that you've come across, but not enough. Not enough. And as you walk into the room, you do notice now, for the first time, there are all these pipes that are embedded into the wall. And they go into the far back of the room, and they all converge on this one area. It comes down into what looks like this small funnel that goes down into like a dropper. And then at the base of it, you see a slab, and there is a figure, like a humanoid body on it. It's laying there, and as you enter into the room, you notice that at the far end of it there is a shaft that looks as though it's collapsed in. Like you see debris have collapsed in, but as you look up, you can still see that the shaft goes all the way up.
This
this
is
where
where
they
he was
did the
trying to
blood?
wake up.
I shall call it.
Or is this where Demantrus was purifying blood through these pipes?
Right, and I think he was trying to. I think a curious wanted this bloke to pop up the hole.
No, I think that was that big guy.
Can I do a medicine check on the body?
Sure.
Don't you think this is like, oh, like if we follow this hole all the way up, it would go, you blasted this bloke.
10.
So the body, you notice as you approach the body, as you approach the body and you look at it, there is a couple of strange feelings that you feel. One is that the body doesn't have a face. Like it has the head, but it has no face. And you also notice that the body is sewn together, a la Frankenstein, like all these different body parts.
You mean this monster?
Yeah.
Man, Lauren, why didn't you say that?
I'll give it up, Ryan.
Yeah!
I was waiting
Correct.
for the moment. I
Correct.
was like, she's gonna go there. I know.
I appreciate it. So. You're right. When you're right, you're right.
That's for you,
Game
internet.
recognized game.
You're right. Great game recognized.
Hey, Veer, do you get anything out of this?
I'll go up and touch the body and can I see how long it's been dead
It's not dead.
or how close it is to
It's
dead?
not dead?
It's not dead.
Does the face and
Is
the
it
lack
close
of
to that?
features remind us of
You don't
Margulis?
Have you encountered them?
No.
Like you actually truly
I
encountered
thought
them?
the scarecrows, though.
He's encountered them in his visions.
This
Can you ask the question?
this is not
What?
this is not dead, and I don't know. I can't get any reads on it, but his thing is alive.
This thing shouldn't be alive.
Can't.
Right.
So you don't sense life, but you also don't sense death. That's what I'm saying. Like, because your character doesn't sense.
Is the
life.
chest moving?
It's not.
It's not dead.
I didn't hear your question because I was listening to her.
Is it?
If it reminds you of the scarecrow.
Is it warm to the touch or is it?
It's cold.
Cold.
Very cold.
It's like a table. A table's not alive. It's not dead. It's just a thing.
And it's made up of it's like
Oh,
actual
sorry. Aaron
humanoid,
stops playing the guitar.
humanoid body parts.
Yeah.
Do they all look like they are? Do they look like they might be from different races or anything, or they all
You
look
can't
pretty
tell.
human?
Do I have any insight on its makeup, as I've seen maybe something similar to it in the past?
Yeah.
Okay.
So as you look at it, you get that feeling you did in the asylum. And what's more is you get this sensation that what if he were trying to like create his own based on his experience
Right, yeah.
at the asylum.
Well, I do know that Arcurus and I have come across the Argolis's minions before, and he was just as terrified as I was back then. I'm wondering if he wanted to try and make that power his own. And I'm honestly also kind of terrified at the fact that he got this close. Or maybe he succeeded, I don't know, but this thing is not right.
Now, these pipes, Brill, I think you said plumbing?
Plumbing.
I like
That's
it.
what I've tried.
This plumbing,
Patent pending.
this seems to go back to the only other place we saw these pipes were at the boiler room. I wonder if that's somehow they were taking Demetrius's energy and
Exactly, what does it plumb?
here.
He said he was purifying all the blood.
Plummeting.
What? He's maybe purifying for this.
I've always used plum as a fruit or to make
There's a
something
B.
straight
I think we
when
should
it's
make it. We should add a B in there.
There's-
Just
There's
Plumbing.
plum,
plumb.
there's plumb, there's flush, there's level,
Blush.
there's also bevel.
There's groove.
Different.
You're suddenly very knowledgeable.
You haven't heard him talk about building ships? Oh my god! The first month I thought I was going to know how to build
They're
a ship.
adding a B for blood.
For roll.
yeah.
I would give you inspiration. That's good.
It's been a while since we lit anything on fire.
Do we let them to rest?
Right, maybe we've.
Veer, you said you didn't feel life or death. Is this
I don't really feel life, but it doesn't. It's not
abomination.
dead.
right? Is this even
A thing.
a life form? Like until something happens with it, is it just a
Not
construction?
in the womb. There's no life here.
To me, it doesn't look like it's natural, and it should probably go.
Yeah, I definitely agree with
just
that.
a
I just want to
barnet.
make sure that if we poke it,
Metaphorically,
it doesn't.
this could be a.
Oh no. Well, I mean, once it's in the womb, it's
That'll be all, everybody.
We're not going to play Queen of Glasses song. That's not what
Now, how much have you told us about the Scarecrow and the Argolis?
I told you guys everything about that. My trip into the Chain City.
Perfect.
Okay.
Then you would know.
I.
I think we need to
Yeah,
destroy it.
Alright,
yes.
I'm
You know
gonna.
the best way.
What if we could make it our friend?
No.
I'm gonna. Like,
instantly.
I will take out.
Like, we don't have a way to defeat the Chain City, and we
yeah.
don't have his fire.
Yeah, we do. We lie. We don't let them know that anyone here died.
Oh, all right. Yes.
I'm gonna walk over to the body and just like rest, or with my left arm rest, and I'm going to just blow into my hands and cast fire or bonfire on top of the body.
To burn it.
Yeah.
Will save
Okay.
18.
Nope.
So you go over and you immediately try to cast bonfire, and all of a sudden everything kind of slows down for you, and you just hear a voice. I could use this. Okay, only him.
Okay. Is this like all mine stuff right now?
It's just you.
Could you come back?
It is a vessel, clean.
Ooh.
I could give you back your life. Perhaps it would be best for both of us.
But it's impure.
I will cleanse it. Your choice.
We'll find you a more suitable one, and I'll keep blowing.
Okay, so you start to burn the corpse. It emoliates and will burn away. Nothing else happens.
And there's nothing else. Well, the cave goes on.
So the cave does not go on, but this kind of caught your eye. In the foreground of this, you do see that there is like a pillared dais, and on top of it is an orb that's just sitting there. Like it's not like it looks like it's part of the dais, not dais, pedestal. So there's a pedestal that raises off the floor, and there's an orb sitting in the center of it.
Then it looks like it's carved out of the same stone.
It looks like it could move though.
Oh.
Yeah, can I look at like the pipes and stuff and see if are there any contraptions down here?
It looks like this whole room was made for that corpse that is now burning.
Could we take a closer look at that orb on the pedestal?
Absolutely. So you notice on the orb, you don't have to roll.
Okay.
On the orb, there are all these markings, like all these like lines with little circles and things, almost like a map, but it's indecipherable. Like it looks like gibberish.
Cartography? It doesn't look like.
Yeah, it doesn't look like anything. It looks like a globe, but there's nothing coherent on it.
Nothing familiar to me either.
So as you approach it, like nothing off the top of your head, no.
Okay.
None of the languages anybody speaks. Everybody looks at it.
It does. No, it's not written in a language. Yeah, correct.
How big is it?
It looks like a whole hand could fit on the orb.
Like a bowling ball, kind of.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll put my hand on it.
Nothing happens.
Cut his hand off all the
Can
time.
I?
It looks like you could
Don't touch it!
I have
All of a sudden, you hear this and this big boulder. Don't forget your hat.
Is there any way to like move it around?
So you
or-
try to move it, and it's locked in place.
Can I touch it?
Sure. As you do, it lights up.
Oh. I'm Faye, I'm special.
Maybe you should be a forgotten race.
Okay.
So it lights up, and you feel it unlock. As it does, you feel something rumble in the castle. It's kind of,
I'll destroy someone else.
All right, guys, we're going in the stratosphere. I just had to like
It's been our
flashback.
favorite
Back
place.
the planet.
and now we're moving over to Spelljammer.
God, I would die.
I'll try to interact with it. I'll move it. Does it rotate at all now that it's?
Yeah, it'll
Okay.
rotate. So as you start to rotate it, as it does, you feel this sensation come over you, and there's a flash, and you see a woman Vey. She's dressed very professorial, and you're standing in a room of like all glass. It's shimmering, and in the distance there's this bright light. It's so bright you can't even look outside. Something's just happened. You're younger and you're laughing. And the woman goes, "Pay attention." And as you look back, you see one of those same orbs. You can access knowledge with this. And one day it could be vitally important that you understand the mechanism. And then it ends and you're back in this time.
Remember.
You're doing it, Peter. You're playing with us.
Thanks, Professor. And I'll dive in.
Okay, so you touch it and you begin to rotate it, and as you do, you do not feel like memories coming back. Instead, you kind of let yourself fall into this, and you recognize that that it's like a phylactery, not of souls, but of like energy. And you believe that if you move it in the right configuration, you will unleash that energy.
Do it,
Like
Kevin.
a weapon?
He's not sure.
A person.
He was making a thermonuclear bomb in the basement.
You don't know if Akirus knew how to use this or not. He's not.
All right,
Perhaps
he may
not.
not have. Yeah.
Perhaps not.
Yeah. How about you guys go back up the stairs? I want to try something, but I'm not sure what's going to happen.
Is there any other tunnels down here before you go and accidentally seal it off?
Not
You
down
said
this
there's
far.
nothing else.
Nothing
Okay.
down this far. There is upstairs. You could explore the caverns.
Yeah, we'll go upstairs. Let us know how it goes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Veer, you want to keep in contact with your message?
I'm just not gonna go. I'm gonna go to where I can still see you
Okay.
and sit on the stairs
So you can be like the.
and just
point.
kind of watching.
Okay. So you're doing that. The rest of the group walks upstairs. Aaron watches for a while, and then he'll walk up kind of begrudgingly at the end. As you reach the top, you will come across, and I think Whisper, you'll see him first, but you notice he has no helmet on. He has his long, kind of wet with sweat hair. There's a very large Knight of Ithilius. You would recognize him as being one of the knights that had dressed up in the full, like, nice armor. But as you walk up and the rest of the group's talking, you just kind of see him first. The rest of the group will see him eventually too. He's wearing the typical like tunic, like the white tunic. He's come out of his armor, and you see that he has a flagon of ale, and he's just wearing his leather pants, and he walks down and is just looking at the cave. That's what happens.
Roll, I see you found the good stuff.
He nods at you.
Do you recognize him?
Anything?
He looks like Jeff Bridges.
I mean, like that same
The guy that you
Okay.
gave a speech
Alright,
to
okay.
for like 30 minutes.
I just want to make sure they know him.
I'll come up and shake his hand. Just
Be
great work.
like, weren't you supposed to be outside with the prisoner?
Are the prisoners secured? What's on your mind?
They're all dead.
I'm just breathing it in. It's a big keep. Do you plan to keep it all for yourself? Sorry.
I don't know. I thought that's so funny.
Potentially, we have some friends who need a place to stay. Could be a good place to keep people safe.
He sets his flagon down, and he'll do the like.
Yeah.
And he's just like, the name's Gavron. I'm not sure if we were formally introduced, but I wanted to let you and your friend know. You fight real good. Your speech was right. Real good.
Real swells
Right.
with pride.
Braggin?
Gavron.
Gavron.
Close.
I had dag on
I
him.
know you. I know you as brother. And I put my hand on his back.
Just want to let you know that the Orders, it's not what it once was. It's changing. We've lost a lot of our people. But we've not had a win like this. You see he's like all bandaged up. Feels good. Fighting again. Instead of waiting for our own extinction.
I know a little something about working the rust out of the joints. Does feel good.
I didn't need anything. I'm just exploring.
Come across anything interesting?
Lot of statues.
We didn't see a statue, did we? Yeah.
No, this is just like artwork.
decoration.
They were definitely using statues to watch people, though. Like all over the place.
A lot of them. Not really my style. This place is built for luxury. We could see to that, though. I guess I just wanted to say, think about it, you know? I think the Knights of Ithilius could use this as a staging area. But I'm sure the Avenari will want it as well.
Oh no. Didn't they leave?
They did leave.
But no, they don't have any place to.
Probably choices to make.
Oh shit.
Well, then
They
again,
don't
they
have any place to
also perceive us as light/good, so they might come back.
Yeah, but the 9 of them aren't gonna like take over this castle.
They're nine.
And meanwhile, downstairs, you
Yeah.
move the orb. All of a sudden, up above, you feel the ground kind of start to quake, and you notice that the pillars, like around in each of the caverns, they start to shine with this bluish, like this teal light. And as you look at them, you notice that the pillars, like they look like they're metal, and all of a sudden they start to turn translucent like glass. Downstairs, like Torrens just like feeling the energy. You see him, he kind of phases slightly, but maintains his material form. Outside, the keep starts to glow with this teal light, and as it does, you notice that where downstairs, where the slab was, you see that those pipes start to like break, and then up above in the keep, you see the light start to. I'm sorry, my mind's going blank. Like the keep starts to light up in different areas, and all of a sudden, something happens up above, and
Coalesce?
you don't know because you're not there. You're all downstairs. So
I guess he's got something going on.
I'm on the stairs watching Torin.
yeah.
Do we hear things cracking, breaking?
Yep.
Hey, Veer,
Yeah.
ask them what's going on.
I'll message you, Whisper. Whisper. Can you please go run up and see what's happening?
Oh, it looks like an earthquake or something. And
Those pillars are clear now.
yeah.
So I'll just
Use your bonus as you're running away. Use your bonus action. Dash more.
I'll
Run
dash.
faster.
Naruto runs.
Gotta go fast.
Dash in.
Phantom Steve.
I like they were just like, this seems like a good sturdy keep.
I mean, do we ever go anywhere and not destroy
No, we
it?
don't. That's true. Kind of
The temple.
Terrible if
time.
something happened to it.
Yeah, so I am trying to get, and I'm messaging you as I go.
Okay. So you walk up, and as you reach the top, the area, you notice that there are several of the Knights of Athelius, and like a couple of them, like they're walking in from outside, and their mouths, and they just look up, and they're just pointing like out the door to you. You're the only one that
Yeah,
can see
so
it.
I look and see.
So you notice that there are, like, so the Avenari have started. They were walking away, but you see a crowd of them, and they're looking up. And you notice that the knights are also looking up, and then even more than that, you notice that there are people that look like just normal humans, and they're walking toward the keep with. They have horses and donkeys and caravans, and they also are all pointing up toward the keep, but you can't see it. You're in the keep.
Oh, so I'm gonna go outside and see what they're all pointing at.
So as you walk out and you turn, and that teal light is now spilling off, and like I want you to imagine your character walking out, almost like you don't have a hat, but like almost imagine like the hat coming off moment where you just kind of turn and you look, and you notice that the keep is shimmering like glass, and as it does, this light is moving, and you see from the back of the keep. So there's the tower, and then from the back, this beam of energy is literally shooting up into the clouds, and the clouds is swirling around the keep. And the entire keep looks as though it's like it's becoming translucent rather than just hard metal. And as everything settles, the keep now looks Vayan in structure and design. So it almost looks like a crystal facade against the mountains.
And the people that are walking with horses and things, do they look human?
They do. They look like members of Kef. And as you look up, you notice that where the beam goes through, it finally ends, and like you can't see through it, right? You can't see through it, but all of a sudden, you see a beam of sunlight wash over the keep.
Wow. And 3 old men carrying.
You like literally see like people falling.
Like you've
to
never
the ground.
seen
Yeah, I was
You're
gonna say,
like- Are you handling yourself?
No, I'm emotional. I'm like, I can't even explain I can't explain what I'm seeing
So
here.
you don't see through the.
Yeah.
It's just coming down. Like it's like literally a pinion
Whisper,
of
can you
light.
try?
Bro, it's like I think it's the sun. It's like the sunlight.
I
coming
immediately say that to you.
And the keep is like glass, but no. And the people have all come here. You all should come see it. You won't believe your eyes.
There is sunlight.
Good.
Come see him.
I don't think I'm done.
Some ladies like, the Virgin gave birth to a son.
She says there's sunlight, and I'm gonna sprint outside.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
So it's like a, so sunlight washes over the keep, and as it does, you notice that so those of you who walk outside, and Aaron will come out too and look, you notice that as you look at the keep, as you look at the mountains, as you look at the grass growing underneath it, everywhere the sun touches it, you see colors you've never seen. You notice that it's almost like this film of gray has been lifted off of everything it touches. And after a moment, the clouds cover back up.
Is the stuff still colorful though?
The keep still is like it almost looks as though the keep absorbed the light, and it's just kind of shining.
Aaron, or who's outside? Us three, Aaron and I'm guessing.
I think it's everybody, but
Everyone but okay.
And Veer.
Helena, I didn't go outside.
Yeah.
I want to watch everyone's reaction to seeing sunlight for the first time. Just see if there's any that's out of place.
I don't know what you're looking for.
Just
He's looking for a traitor.
just just anyone's that just doesn't look
Like in awe.
Aw, yeah.
They all seem pretty in awe.
Okay.
So I think we go back and I want to go back and talk to Torin.
Sure. So, Torin, as you click it into place, you notice that it's done.
Okay.
But the keep, you don't think it's going to change back for any time soon.
Sure. Sounds good.
You want to go look at what you did?
Yeah, I think so.
I think you unplugged it and plugged it back in.
Yeah.
So I'll walk up. I think Torn and I will walk up to go meet everybody.
You see what I described. Well, you don't see the sun. You missed it.
Right.
But you still see the keep.
I've seen the sun.
So, do you think you could do that again? Was that like a one-time only?
This, I mean, why would you want it to go back? But yeah, this is its ultimate form.
I think he wants to know if you can make other things into crystal.
If there's a little marble ball there, maybe, but
No, I think a proper Vayan keep needs a proper Vayan leader. And I'm going to point behind us. Looks like you have another group that are probably going to be willing to follow.
So, are the Edenari coming back? No.
No,
They just stopped the war.
they stopped a while.
They stopped.
well, I don't think there's any hiding this from the cult,
Oh, they're not here right now.
right? Not right now.
But they will be soon.
Do we know? Do they come this way?
I mean,
I feel like they don't. Like, I feel like they keep their distance from here. But word travels.
but now.
We need to threaten all of these people that if they say anything, be right back to the sacrifice.
I believe the giant pinion of light shooting into the air was probably going to be enough.
Again, though, can we bloody enjoy the moment?
We've got time.
I saw the sun, and it opened up my eyes.
I'm gonna go inside and let the knights know to prepare for a incoming group of people.
I felt like I was walking on sunshine.
So I'll go inside and let them know we have a very large contingency heading our way.
Perfect. Anything else you guys want to do?
I would see how Demetrius is reacting to this.
So Demetrius, he went outside. So he's standing there and he's looking up and he just has a smirk on his face.
A smirk is a big deal.
It's halfway to a smile.
Did he seem to know about the bay?
He knew something because he saw me. There was a click of something. Well,
I need to go to sleep.
how about a new name for the place? It's a lot different from what it was. I don't want anything hanging over it.
Maraville.
Something to reflect its new form.
Gavril.
Kefnot.
What about the Lucent Keep? Well, I got that word right. Yeah, shining or glowing with light or marked by clarity or translucence.
I like it.
I think it works.
Are we all gonna go have a drink before bed?
I will.
Oh, especially if I could find like a potion of a certain color.
Like a green one?
Great, whatever color.
Oh,
I can
I gave
can
you my last
top us
one,
off a
Whisper.
little bit while we're sitting there.
I'm doing
I
it.
could use a little healing as well.
Okay.
Helena's gonna go straight to bed.
No, you're not.
Uh-oh.
We're not done with you.
Yes, she is.
No, I literally have been trying not to break this bottle for weeks.
And I'll hand you.
This is like a very fancy, very sweet tasting ice wine.
Oh, yeah. I forgot that was a thing.
Thank you.
From that old man and his daughter.
Drink
Yeah.
it though.
The old man and his. Yeah.
Sure. Yeah, while we all sit around and have a drink, I'm gonna cast Prayer of Healing, just like a 10-minute long recovery spell, and we can take a break.
And I pull out the weird black ice wine.
I'm gonna.
I had a bottle. He gave me a bottle of like black ice wine too.
Isn't that the
I'm.
super
How
rare
many
bottle?
people? How many?
You open it and drink it.
Huh? I take it out. I haven't drank it.
How many people show up?
You see lots of people starting to show up from all across the lands of Kef.
Okay.
And as you kind of, do you guys go in the keep? Do you guys stay out, light a fire? Like, what are you guys thinking?
I think Aaron should stand out and tell this amazing story of our victory.
Nah, he wants to be with you guys.
Aw. For all the people coming in, I think maybe we can have them camp outside for just right now, since we haven't like cleared the place out yet and gone through all the nooks and crannies to
Probably.
make sure that
Pretty safe.
We did find all those beds.
right.
We
That's
should
what I was
just
gonna
make,
say.
we make
Move
sure
'em-
there's no treasure in there.
Move
and then
them
they
to the
can sit.
cave with the many beds, and we can keep them
Aren't
kind
there like
of.
500 bedrooms in there?
There's a lot.
I think we should be generous. Offer them the cave.
Can you still make all that food?
It's better. It's better than
That's
outside.
true, better than outside.
Can you
yeah.
still make all of that like mild, bland?
We know we have all
tasting
of
food?
this, but you should sleep in the cave.
Until
You're free. Get in the cave.
until we can get things situated in the morning.
Right.
I'll work with the knights. Stay sober tonight,
Turn the mattress.
and I will get turn down the cave.
Check for bugs.
So, that night, I will stay up, get people in, send the families to the cave system, and work with some of the knights who are slightly sober.
Should we close the spiral stairs?
Yeah.
Probably. a good
Yes.
idea.
Okay.
Did we explore everything? I mean, did we
Yeah,
find?
pretty
We
good.
didn't find a gate anywhere that would. Take
Yeah,
us-
no portal to get us back.
No
to
portal
where-
to take us back to.
Not in the keep.
Okay.
Maybe
Unlock
maybe
them
all the way in the back of that cave that we heard water.
You should
Potentially.
hear water.
Because
I
the
would-
gates are
When they're
usually
doing
around water.
stuff, I would probably go look.
Keep looking. So the night continues to drag on.
Dragon.
A lot of the knights begin to do burial duty. They start to clean up the battlefield, and you notice that the people coming, they start to help as well. As you're trying to help people, you're leading women and children toward the cave. A woman comes up to you, and she looks very familiar, as though she was from one of the towns. And she walks up and goes, "I just had a feeling there'd be something about you. I'm glad I didn't turn you in."
I'm sorry?
Nothing.
Do we see anyone reuniting with these like 30 people who?
You do.
Oh, nice.
Like you see like an old man and like an old woman like literally go up, and you see like he's probably in his mid-20s, and like they're crying, and like they go and hug him. It's like probably his son. And you notice that the people that are these prisoners that have been like, they don't seem to have much memory.
But they recognize their loved ones.
Yeah.
I don't think they're.
I would politely try to stop that lady who is saying that,
Sure.
Miss, I'm sorry, but you do seem familiar. Where have we met before?
Your group came to our town.
Is it?
I told you to move on. Keep your head down.
Yeah, that lady who kicked us out.
I'm sorry you don't remember me.
Is it
Well, they
the
didn't have
priestess? Is it the priestess that I was talking to, or it is? Oh,
Okay.
Not
if you would
she,
give me a
she
little
wasn't
more.
the priestess. She ran that.
she was.
Town.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She wasn't a priestess. She
Oh,
just,
she was the old lady.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I think Bjorn would have remembered her at that point.
Didn't seem like he did.
You didn't give me anything to go off of. There's an old lady who says she recognizes you.
Good, man.
Okay. All right.
I'm going to send a message, sending to Zandra.
You have sending?
Yeah.
Can you? Oh wow.
I haven't heard from you in months.
Probably so mad. She's so mad.
I've been using them all up on Helena.
Yeah.
So mad right
I thought you were all dead.
But we did our thing.
Yeah. Well,
Did she even know about Arcurus? She knew about the sorcerer. Did she even know about them?
No.
I told her we would be right back.
We defeated Blood Sorcerers and got a cool new castle.
Love Torrent.
Bring
Sorry.
everyone,
Send a warming gift.
Best
bring everyone to
Bring lasagna.
former Kef. If you're not at the temple, let me know, please.
Fries.
That's all my 25 words.
Fries.
So you want them to make? You want them to make the trip
24
here?
words thrown
They'll have to go through Dragda,
No,
don't they?
no.
No.
Oh no.
No.
That's
Yeah, we
right.
went.
Yeah, that's right.
Because like we could have gone like just
Yeah,
north,
yeah.
but we went.
Yeah, we
Okay. Yeah, they can
zap
just go
there.
straight up. Okay. That's good.
Does she respond?
So you send the message to Xandra. You relay the message, and you hear like the message coming back. You hear this like. Just like breathing.
Oh, is that all our 25 words?
And I'll let it.
Something intercepted
That
his
can't
message.
be good.
So as you hear that, you just hear at the end of it. She is a canvas for our art.
Oh man.
She is a
Uh-oh.
god with us.
That.
Poor Sissel's getting fucked over again.
That's the message you get back.
All right. Well, I think we have our next steps. Something's wrong with Xandra. I tried to message her and I don't know if it wasn't her or something's taken her over or something intercepted the sending. I don't even know if that's possible, but something's wrong.
So we go back.
Where did they go?
I thought they headed west.
I think they headed.
They headed west. I thought they headed west.
They were planning on it, but
They definitely weren't waiting for us. We've been gone a while.
What did they say anything?
No, she just breathed.
that's rude.
Brill, did you check out the end of the cave?
I don't know.
It's gonna take him longer. Like, it'll take you a while to investigate the cave.
Go check out the end of the cave. You all should go check out the end of the cave. See if there's anything down there while I finish getting these people in and settled.
You gonna kill them all?
There's
No, there might be a damn teleporter down there.
All right.
Trevor.
yeah,
Do
yeah,
not
we can check.
feed them the mushrooms.
Do not cut off their head for the greater good.
How do we think that
I
they
did the
were
right
like
thing.
watching people through the statues? Because people said they did that.
You said there's two paths, or there's multiple tunnels.
And
in
the caves stretch on. We're
It just
a
keeps
long
going.
time. You guys can all go investigate them though if
Yeah,
you'd like.
I'll go investigate.
So you
one.
guys go as a group. I know Brill, you were already there investigating.
How many different pathways are there? You might want to split
It's a,
up on these.
it's a
And it's
cave
like
system.
late, and we're.
Beat up.
Did that thing work? Your prayer?
Yeah,
What is it?
I can pull that up. But
I mean, maybe it's
Makes
something
us
better,
expert cave dwellers
better
for
the
12
next
hours.
day.
Brill, you head into the depths of the dark
For
cave.
Brill.
You go too deep.
You awaken an eldritch horror.
He's my friend now?
Huh?
He's my
I
friend.
would like to befriend this thing. It looks like a ball of
I
tentacles.
tell him, I inspire him with my speech.
It says it's from Ryleth. So you investigate the back of the cave. As you do come across a large body of water. The water looks crystal clear. It looks like it's a reservoir. It goes so far deep that you cannot see the bottom of it. But you notice that like you've come in quite a ways, and the cave continues onward. But I would say you probably think it would be unsafe to go further by yourself. You may push on if you'd like.
Is it still, or is there what do I hear with the water
You
coming
hear
into?
you hear water coming through, and as you look around, basic knowledge, you believe that this water is probably filtered through rock, so it's probably very fresh.
Nice. That's good. All right. 4 people can get 2d8 hit points, and then also the benefits of a short rest.
I'm okay.
I need it.
I'm okay. Wait, short rest. I don't get spells back. Short
Helena's
rest,
at
do I?
1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Helena, you should heal.
Elena, you get 2d8 and the benefits of a short rest.
Helena, are you there?
Thank you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, sorry, dealing with a child.
Beat him.
Thank you.
Why is that child still awake?
Because he's sad and he misses me.
Don't question. Just don't question.
I get 2d8, you said?
Right.
Yep.
Thank you.
All right. Anything else you guys like to do?
I don't think we should explore an underground
No,
lake
I'd come
in the
back.
middle of the night.
Perfect. You guys you will find rooms. You can all sleep in your own bed if you'd like.
Ooh, yeah.
Oh, yippee.
And then I guess we have to figure out what we're gonna do about tracking
Tomorrow's
Zagros down.
problem.
Yeah, tomorrow.
Yep. Tomorrow's a new day.
Does Akiris have a room? I'll try to find that one.
It's got a coffin in it.
You find you find his room.
I'm gonna search for like secret rooms, like bookcases, like just pulling all the books, like what are they called? Candelabras? Or those things that like pulling on them?
Scouts.
I walk in the room.
Sconces.
What are you doing in my bedroom?
I'm looking. I'm gonna investigate.
Been reincarnated.
I think I'm 14.
That you not find anything with 14.
Aw.
With the, while he does that, I'm gonna pop off a detect magic.
Nice.
Wait, look. Let me double check that. I have that. I do not. Never mind.
Cool.
Oh.
I'll investigate too as well.
Go ahead.
Is the room changed at all from being gothic to crystallized? Okay.
14.
No, not with the 14. If there is anything in this room, it goes beyond your senses.
I'll look again in the morning.
But when I'm like better rested.
Yeah.
It has been a long day.
And now it's no longer like a Spencer's, it's more like a Kirkland.
Yeah.
It's one of those crystal stores with like tiger statues made out of
Yes.
geodes.
Incense.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh. Anywho, we ready to rest?
Yeah.
Dream catchers everywhere.
And long rest, and then I'll stay up a little extra late to get people in the door.
Where does Demetrius? Does he seem to sleep?
So he stays outside. He makes a fire under the night air.
I would just sit out there then too.
Okay.
Because I don't.
Keep
Also,
him-
don't sleep.
Keep him away from the cave full of people.
Yeah.
You don't want him getting a midnight snack.
Oh no.
Okay.
Oh boy.
So that can-
I would like to do my 4 hours of sleep, but then I want to do something once I wake up from my 4 hours.
Okay. Anybody else? Guys will not let a full night happen. Side quest.
Is there one last thing we can do?
What?
No, I'm thinking.
Okay, perfect. So you
I think
guys
so.
go to do your thing. You just go out and sit out with Demetrius. He's just sitting by the fire as it cackles, crackles, and he sits there. And as you approach, like you kind of approach him quietly, but he still senses you and puts his hand out, offering you a seat from across the fire.
Yeah, that's it.
You two just watch the fire.
I'm not gonna say anything right away. I'm just kind of sitting out there because
You sit for a good long time.
How did you get here?
I came.
Through the storm?
He nods.
Purposely?
Yes.
For what?
I had seen most of the interior of Nabell. I had never sailed this far to the west.
Do you wish to leave?
One day, but I have not seen everything I've come to see.
May I ask what that would be?
I don't know yet.
Or where you've been here?
You ask so many questions.
I'm so young.
True. I am called to the heart of this place, though I do not know why. I have seen it in my dreams.
The Athelian.
Perhaps. Perhaps there's more there. I do not search for the light. I search for knowledge.
Yeah, well, that's where we were always gonna go, but now I have this whole other thing. I take this book there, too.
What book?
Have you ever heard of Phaedra?
It is unknown to me.
Well, she was like a goddess, and there's this book that these knights have been kind of like protecting that I said I would take there
Goddess.
and destroy it. You know Sethis of Eth.
I have heard of her.
Yeah, it's all connected somehow.
Many things are. Though I would be careful throwing around the term God. Many are just hungry for power.
Oh, that's what they call her. But
Then I suppose
not
she
my
is
god.
one. Who's your God?
The only god that any Umtharan believes in is Umtharis. Unless you have a different opinion.
And what do you believe of Umtharis?
would I know like true teachings of Umtharis?
Your character.
Yeah.
Well, they brought death upon the races that could not die, bringing balance to the world.
Interesting.
Why do you not think that?
Umtharis. Do you truly wish to know?
Yeah, of course.
He leans forward. We have choices, little Ethomancer. I see the way that you look at the world, and I can feel the darkness coming off of you. There is a name for your kind. Soul Reavers, stripping the life from the living. There is another path. It is the path some call pathomancy. It is understanding that life can be given as well as taken. What if I were to tell you that Umtharis abhors death, but simply sees it as a necessary part of the cycle?
I think that would make sense.
We have choices. Let me show you. You see him reach down from the earth and he picks up worms. Give me your hand. You see darkness come into his hand, and as he does, he squeezes down, and the worms you see start to die, but you feel life being pulled into you. You heal for 2 hit points.
I didn't know you could do that.
It is a different path.
Is that the path you study?
I study both.
I didn't know you could do that. How?
Time.
Interesting.
I will tell you something. We will not journey together, but you will find me down the road. Our paths are intertwined. And when you do, I will teach you what I know. And one day, we will meet either as friends or as enemies. If friends, we shall part with with benevolence and joy. We will continue down this road, intertwining. But if we meet as enemies, I will take what you have stolen for my own.
And what will determine that?
The choices you make. Which 2 paths are correct? And how you use them.
Okay. Well, I hope we meet again as friends.
So do I. I enjoy your youth. If you find any others in this godforsaken place, kill them.
Are there others?
I do not sense them, but anything is possible. They will not give you the mercy I have shown. For once they have tasted the essence that you tasted on the mountain, it becomes harder and harder to ignore.
Noted.
Even your friends. Friendship will mean nothing against the hunger.
Well, they're not all like good friends. Some of them I like more than others.
I would try to befriend them as much as possible if you plan to travel with them.
Yeah, I kind of owe it to them.
Ours is a lonely journey. Soul Reaver even more so than the other.
It's interesting because even at home, I felt kind of like I was on a lonely journey.
So did I. But I have been on this journey for a very, very long time.
I think I'll be glad not to go home and not to go back to my family, so see where this journey takes us.
I hope so.
Where are you headed?
West.
Good luck. Don't get in a situation where we have to come find you again and rescue you.
If it was not you, it would have been another.
And things might have turned out differently.
Then that is the way it would have been.
Yeah. And Akiris might be here. And this might not be Vayan. And I feel like this is probably a good sign for this place. People seem to be happy.
We'll see.
I just will go sit down and like start, I think, writing in my journal and stuff and stay outside. But
He watches the fire the entire night without saying anything. After 4 hours, Helena, you wake up.
Okay. I want to quietly walk to the Moon Lake.
Okay. Take you about an hour to get there, I think. 30
Okay.
minutes to an hour.
Okay.
You walk there and... Huh?
They take out the rest of them. They're sleeping.
So as you approach, you do see that there are Evanari. That's where they live.
Yeah,
Okay.
but it's dawn, so I don't think there's gonna be that many out.
It's only, you said 4 hours. It's the middle of the night.
Yeah.
Like 2 a.m.
it's not dawn.
Oh, you said dawn. Okay, so you
Oh,
head there.
well.
It's the middle of the night. It's like 3 in the morning.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Okay.
What's up?
All right. So I'm going to go and kneel to kind of like a secluded place. And I knew that when I was there before, I'd kind of seen something out there. But I know that the Evanari are like twilight elves. So I am going to pull out my special item that I brought from home, which is a piece of star cloth that has no weight and it never stains. And it's from like the rituals that we
I
cast in.
remember.
Yes. And I am actually going to take my vial of light and I am going to pour the light into the cloth. And I am going to say a prayer to Vanis, who is the moon god that we worship. And I'm going to say, through sacrifice, the dawn shall end the night. And I want to use my epic feat, and I want to put it in the lake. And I want to try and use my light and this moon cloth in praying to Vanis, and I want to try and see if I can use some sort of magic to either erase what was done to the lake or do some sort of shadow veil or something to that effect to the Evanari.
So, you do this. You pour your vial out. If you will remember, though, Vanis is actually the leader of the Venari. So you've met him when you left the temple. And you say the dawn shall end the night. And as you pour the light onto the cloth, it does shine bright with the light of the vial. And as you put it into the lake, it floats out. But the lake is now just water. And all the magic that it held is gone. And your light will not bring it back. The veil that it created has collapsed. So you do not need to use your epic feat.
Okay.
It's a good idea.
I was going to do something passively similar.
Good thought.
Good job, James.
But it's
Yeah, great idea.
I'm just here putting people in a cave.
maybe when I come back as level 20.
An Evanari comes out of the darkness and sees you. She walks forward. She looks young, but you know she's probably older. She walks up to you and she grabs the cloth. She folds it up and she hands it to you. I know who you are.
Yes. I'm sure you do.
She puts the cloth in your hands and folds your hands around it. Your amends will come through your future actions. You must live it.
I am.
Go before the rest awake.
Thank you. She'll leave.
The rest of the night passes without incident. In the morning, more and more people from Kef are lined out outside the keep. And as some of you come out of the keep, one of them goes up to you, and he just points at other people. We are Kef. Many of us have come to see the Crystal Keep that now sits as a light in this dark place. Who are you?
We are helpers. We're not sure exactly. Honestly, we're just trying to here to help.
Well, we owe you our lives. For whatever that's worth. Far, far away, in a place you don't quite understand, you see these straw like shacks built upon this bog, and you see Xandra is sitting. She's sitting in one of the sacks, like in this like bamboo cage, and this it looks kind of human, but it kind of walks up and it's got all these tattoos, and it walks into the keep, and it just looks at her, and it's staring through her soul, and she can't even look at it. And right behind her, outside the door, you see this figure, and it has no head, but it keeps walking. And her game
One
comes
place
to
I
an
don't want to
end.
go is to plague doctors.
Ugh.
Plague doctors of what?
I want to go with
Plague doctors of.
Plague artists.
Plague
Oh.
artists.
Oh!
Oh man.
That's it. Game. Good
Oh,
game.
we're going way west.
Do we need to vote?
Yeah, that'd be great.
Oh.
What was this? 44?
Yes.
Where is it?
I think Whisper was light. I don't think I did anything.
Oh.
Maybe neutral. I don't think I did anything good or bad.
Did we ever vote for the last game?
We did not. That's why I asked.
We didn't.
I got nothing down and just rewatched the video.
We were pretty shocked
yeah.
by the end of last
Yeah, that's
game.
true. We didn't.
There was a lot going on at the end of that game. How about you, Mr. Want to Massacre the Helpless?
Yeah.
I stopped.
I know you did. You did.
It was all part of the plan.
It was. You
I
were
was,
very.
I was light.
Mr. Almost Drank
You were
Blood.
thoughtful about it.
Thank you.
Neutral. Aaron and always a little bit neutral.
I was light. I just tried to help the army.
Yeah, you were good.
Oh, maybe dark.
I think so.
You think
Really?
you were really?
She went up to a
I was
random
gonna say,
guy who was
sure.
dying and killed him off.
He
Yeah.
was unconscious. He didn't even
He
know.
felt no pain.
Elena?
It's a mercy kill.
It was.
I'll say neutral. I was good, but only because I was bad.
I don't know, but you were really good at the end trying to
You
save
really
it.
tried. I don't
think
know. I
you
think
were-
that's light game.
Yeah, I think you
Alright,
were very
I'll-
light.
In a sense, you were light.
Real light?
Yeah, you were just dark.
You were
as fast.
innocent.
I was
I'm
innocent.
innocent.
I didn't do nothing wrong.
Cool, 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 cool.
Light game?
Mm-hmm.
Awesome
Oh,
game.
wow.
What are we
all
saying
right.
for last game then? Do you just want to do a cover, like a blank?
I think it was just a battle game, right?
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
just
I think-
light.
We could probably skip it because
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're at
So just
+5 is what
we are at 5 currently.
We're at
All
+5
right.
light.
Awesome.
+5 light.
What does that do?
All right, gang. Good night on
Good night,
TikTok.
everybody.
Twitch.
Thank you.
Oh,
Next
advantage
time.
against fear.
Advantage against fear.
That's great.
Need to go.
The smoke, great clouds of fire and ash that burn the skies of Tyve. Mountains of iron, seas of bone, in hardships we must strive. Though I still know the songs from yore of virtue, hope, and light, but I have ne'er seen their like, for darkness is our plight. Oh, thrum, thrum, hear the hum of heartbeat, chain, and ire. Steel your courage to the mast, or throw it on the pyre. The cold, sharp winds bring pain and death, these harsh lands we survive. Our warmth, it comes from hearth and home, but never from the skies. Oh, Tyve, 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 you'll never leave alive. This place is all our prison, but one where you can thrive, and you can wail against those gods and pillage, scream, and fight. But fear the darkness in this land, for it is born of light. Oh, Tyve, 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 we're proud to be alive. And you can say we've lost our minds, or laugh and call us mad, but this place has become our home, so you'll never see us sad. The smoke, great clouds of fire and ash that burn the skies of Tyve. Mountains of iron, seas of bone, in hardships we must strive. Though I still know the songs from yore of virtue, hope, and light, but I have ne'er seen their sight, for darkness is our plight. Oh, thrum, thrum, hear the hum of heartbeat, chain, and ire. We'll pour a drink for Tyve, our love, until we all expire. We'll pour a drink for Tyve, our love, until we all expire.